Two, one. Hello, everyone, and those of you who are listening in the future. This is Static, and I'm here for Season 3, Episode 9, Paris is Drowning, Part 2 of the Farewell to Montreal series. We shall have four players, and I shall go through them one by one to introduce themselves, starting up with Custard Cosmos.
Hey! Wait, yeah, uh, I had something and now I just lost it. Oops.
Not my fault.
Yeah, I didn't say it was, but...
Actually, I'll put you in order of how I'm going to call you out. There we go.
Okay, cool, yeah, I'll be playing Harold. He's the resident good boy, and he has the Eye of Horus instead of his left eye, which essentially lets him pull off some pretty cool stuff.
Nice. Next up, we have Enchantress.
Hi, I'm playing Lily, whose hero name is Enchantress. She is a plant girl, and she doesn't feel great about it.
Aww. Next up, coming in high and coming in hot is your girl, boy L.
Hi, yeah, I'm Alice, or Utopia, and I'm playing Elle, who is a knight. She has a sword.
And finally, we shall come to the newest blood in one of my games, Salmon Dip.
Hello, I'm playing Orphea. You might have heard that whole thing that I just said when I introduced myself to Ecstatic, but I'll be just playing this techie person that can also hack, has a headset thing that has an AI built up that has access to the top secret servers. But yeah, that's it.
You are going to go poop at least once, right?
I will fit it in.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those games, isn't it? Please spare me. Spare me hardcore, I'm only innocent. I'm a human. Alright, we shall get involved in everything in just 1 second. I hope you all having a good time, you've had a good weekend, and for those of you who are in England, the bank holiday is coming up and it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Alright, let me just get my list of characters up because I have a character I want to use I haven't used before, and I want to make sure I've got the name right for it. I don't accidentally say the wrong name like an idiot. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. Afternoon. The sun is high in the sky. The camera pans across from Halcyon City. We have a lovely, beautiful, what's the name of that thing when like the shot goes on forever and you see the sun rise and set and rise and set?
Time lapse.
We have a time lapse of the sun like rising slowly up, people getting about their business, going through until it's about the middle of the day. There is a as the camera pans up to an actual camera filming looking like what looks like City Hall, and hanging from the side of the helicopter, a microphone in her hand, is Jessica Anders, the news reporter for Halcyon News Network. And she looks directly at the camera to give exposition, as always. And she's like, ladies and gentlemen, here I am, Jessica Anders reporting live from City Hall. The new City Hall, after the last one, unfortunately, was burnt down quite a while ago. The attacks that have been happening through Halcyon City have not stopped, and we currently are on the scene to see what Big Team have to do against what looks like another threat from Montreal. Quickly, go down, film closer. We have like camera footage where the camera is shaking, so it's almost like you're watching like I don't know, like Cloverfield or something, and it's zooming on down, and it cuts down to the statue of Hero One, the lady hero, the very first hero of Halcyon City. Her statue slightly tilted to the left from all the horrible things that have happened around City Hall during this time. And as it pans towards her, it cuts to some smoke. And as the smoke clears, a body goes flying through the air, bounces on the ground once, then twice, then it flips, and then slides the last few feet, stabbing the ground with a water trident to keep themselves steady. The camera pans down towards him, and still the shaky camera, we see Prince Narcissus, slightly injured, looking up at the smoke, readying his trident. As he readies his trident, two leaping out of the smoke, almost some kind of like ninja slow-mo style. As the camera now pans down to go to a normal everyday Michael Bay style camera. Slow-mo like crustacean shell creatures leap out, humanoid of course, leap out towards him, their hands glowing with energy. He stands there looking a little bit worse for wear. As he does, it cuts to next to him, and arriving on the scene, ready to help, is Ophelia. Ophelia, please describe yourself.
Um, I'm wearing black clothes with like purple accents.
Mm-hmm.
I have a transparent shield in front of my eyes. Kind of like, I don't know how to describe it honestly. It's just like a headset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
I think
One
that's
of
perfectly
those
fine.
cool hacker glasses.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm in.
Oh, I'm in. All right, Ophelia, you've just arrived on the scene. Big Team's task is to keep Narcissus safe. You've been doing it for the better part of the week, and it's not been easy. He is constantly hounded by forces from Montreal, as known as a traitor to be taken back there. The lawyers are going ape crap. No one knows whether this violates any kind of rulings. No one has time to find out because Titus is not stopping his relentless assault. Two of these things are leaping out of smoke towards him. What do you do?
Oof. So where am I right now?
You are near him or next to him.
Okay. And what do these things look like?
They are humanoid. They are purple and rainbow colored, mostly a bit of a mix. They're like shells, human shells, like the human body with the arms and the legs, but hollow shells, and they have glowing yellow patterns running around the inside where the energy comes from.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just make myself a laser blaster and start shooting at him.
All right, so you're gonna directly engage.
Yep.
I love it. So you come in, you make us describe how you make the laser blaster and you open fire.
So I have like all the parts that I need to like make my most common weapons and like tools on me always.
Mm-hmm.
So I just pull them out with my technokinesis and I quickly shift the parts around and make myself a phaser, like a
Ooh,
blaster. Yeah.
nice. I'm assuming it's a big one, like one of you two hands to hold.
Yeah.
Nice. Make the roll. Directly engage. Do you need help with rolling and stuff like that? Because I'm happy to. Okay, I don't know how much you played so far.
No, I'm good.
All right, cool.
Nice.
All right. With that, pick one from the list, please.
I'll have it be unstable, temporary or unstable.
Excellent.
Is that one of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
No. That's under what's called unleash your powers. What you're doing is directly engaging a threat.
All right, all right.
You can either resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity, or impress, surprise, / frighten the opposition.
I'm gonna create an opportunity for Narcissus to get to safety.
Oh, I think that's perfectly fine. So you come in there, you step up, you've got your laser rifle, you go. It's slow mo as you catch them in the air in the mid-flight. It slams into both of them, and as they go down, Narcissus looks at you and gives you a nod of approval, and the whole like, yeah, you're cool, I like it, you're cool, you're right, I can hang out with you later. You call me, and he leaps back and like he flips over and he lands on top of City Hall like it's one giant leap to get away. However, as he leaps back to get away to land on top of City Hall, what you don't see is that from the smoke, two more appear. So as two go back into the smoky rubble distance, two more appear and they are directly on you. They come straight up towards you. As is paramount to anyone who plays my session for the first time, take a powerful blow.
Oof. Okay.
You'll be fine. Just roll 6.
What a welcome.
All right. Pick one from the list.
Okay. I give ground, I guess. My opposition gets an opportunity.
I love that because it makes the most amount of sense to me. When they come
Yeah.
down, they don't jump on you. They break apart. Like they literally split your body as you're shooting them because you're desperately trying to get away from them as they're coming in. And their body splits up, joins together, and encases you in a cocoon.
Oh,
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
you feel it like starting to press down on you, leaving you out. We jump instantly to Harold. Harold, you've just flown into the scene.
Oh jeez. So did I get just see Orphea get
Cuckoo?
cell?
Yes. You saw he just get celled.
Let's cut it out then. Because Herald flies in, just like, and he notices that, grits his teeth, his eye sparks, and he's gonna fly in close enough to sort of just slice Orphea out of this thing.
Ooh, I like it. Roll Savior.
Okay, whoa, Savior! Savior! Okay.
We believe in you.
Just roll 12. Problem solved.
Ooh. Can I help?
There is one team. Oh, that's a lovely time for Enchantress to make her appearance. Enchantress, please tell us how you help while making your appearance.
That's a fantastic question. I'm just gonna like plant some roots into the ground and then drop whatever kind of energy I can and just like put a hand on. Wait, is Harold flying?
Yeah, he's flying.
Damn it.
Like,
Alright, I'm
you
paying
can just, like, grow a vine and yeet it at
Yeah.
Harold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that would help. I'm gonna just like send out some vines and just like have them sort of wind together and make like a point and just like help break open that crack so that it is easier for him to do eye beams and break
Oh,
open
I
the
like
rest of
it. So we'll have you basically. It's okay if I take over for a second.
Yeah, go nuts.
Well, could we have you like walk in, like like Olympic style spear throw, a vine that you create on the spot into the shell, and then Harold's eye sees it, and then just eye laser beams to cut out Ophelia.
Yes.
I think
Good.
it's all right. Okay, I think it's fine. Excellent. So that's what happens. The shells are there. Ophelia's like, what the heck? Harold's like, not today, son. You throw your vine into it. It hits in. You're like, cuts you out. You go tumbling out and you roll and land on your feet off here. So you're looking pretty good. Which, of course,
Alright.
is a fantastic moment where the smoke that the two of them had disappeared into and the two had jumped back out again clears. And we see Elle surrounded by 6 of these, wielding her sword while 6 of them are going at her. Elle, what'd you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I think I'm in a bad position, surrounded by enemies. So, I would like to cut my way out and get to my friends.
I think that sounds pretty fair. Directly engage, please.
Yeah. Directly engage. It's here.
Oh, yeah. Pick 2 from the list.
Let's see. Why do I have the GM sheet open instead of the actual moves?
I don't know, Elle. Why do you?
Directly engage. Okay, so I'll resist or avoid,
Mhm.
and I would like to create an opportunity.
What opportunity would you like to create? Would it be you're free enough to get to them?
Well, I mean, I was hoping to do that regardless, but if I have to create an opportunity to get to my friends, then sure. But I was thinking, like,
I would advise that because you could only cut down maybe 2 or 3 so far.
yeah.
So doing
Okay.
that would get you there.
Okay, so I'll resist or avoid their blows and create the opportunity.
Excellent. So you resist and avoid the blows. You describe how you cut through them and get to the team.
These things are sort of robotic, right?
Kinda, yeah. They're weird. It's like they're like shell people. Robotic doesn't really count because you're not quite sure what they're made of. They're just weird.
Biorobotic. Yeah, I think I'll just like in both cases just put the sword in, and then in a weird sort of way, like a similar way to how you open actual crabs, just like put pressure on the sword to crack them open.
That's
and then kick it into the second one, and then stab that one in the stomach and do the same thing, and then flip over that one and run to my friends.
I think that's fantastic. Beautifully, you make it back to your friends as Narcissus, as one is literally leaping behind you to catch you, and you turn around to basically like slice him up. A trident comes out of nowhere and goes right through it, like almost like diagonally. And this time, you look up to see if it's Narcissus or not, but you realize that the trident that was thrown wasn't made of water, was an actual physical trident. And Gaius leaps down to join you, and he lands on his feet, and he looks up and gives you a smile. And he's like, hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. Didn't see you all pretty good. And Narcissus leaps down and joins him, and both of them look at each other, look at you, and they go, so, same format as before?
Sorry, same what?
Format as before?
Yes.
Let's do this.
The camera pans away. The four of you stand in a line with Narcissus and Gaius on two opposite ends. The logo comes up. Big Team, Season 3, Episode 39, Paris is Drowning. And you are engaging the three as a team. So four as a team. So who's the leader?
Who is the leader?
Uh,
I mean, it has to be a player, so it can't be Narcissus.
Yeah, it can't be
Yeah.
Narcissus or Gaius, because that'd be crappy.
Probably L or Orphea.
L has seniority. I'd vote for L.
Also a big sword.
Yeah,
Also
also,
big
big
sword.
sword.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Do I have influence over everyone? Let me see. I have. Where is?
Yeah,
I think I might not have influence over Harold.
you can have influence over Harold.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I have influence over everyone.
All right. So that makes it 3. Are you? Does anyone mistrust the team?
Or
No.
me.
Nope.
All right. We're looking pretty good. And what's the last one? Let me see. And does everyone have the same purpose?
Keep Narcissus safe.
I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, everyone. You're starting on 14. Life is
Woohoo.
good. All right. So let's do this. You all kick in first. What'd you do? Oh, sorry. The smoke clears, and you see there's about maybe 12 of these creatures coming towards you.
Oh, that's so
Damn, they
many.
keep increasing in number.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
This is some very good smoke.
Yeah. Oh wait, do I get an option from that defend?
Oh,
Yeah,
snap!
you
I forgot about that. Yeah, you get to pick one.
Sure. Let's add another team to the pool.
Excellent.
5 team, hell yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to mention. The reason why they turned into so many is because I escalated the scene from your role.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what I saw with them. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. I just completely passed me by because I was in the scene.
Two in it.
So, scene starting. You've had your pose. The words are there. Are you gonna break the words open as you charge towards the enemy?
Yes,
Are we all going
that
in?
sounds cool.
All right. So yeah, you charge forward. You break the words apart. Hearts go flying everywhere. I don't know why there's hearts here, but there is for a reason. And you charge the enemy. What do you do?
Would Elle have had time to yell suggestions for a plan?
Yes.
Because I think it's a good idea for Orphea, who has a rifle, and Harold to take the sides of them and then sort of pen them in, and
Ooh.
then Enchantress can do a vine thing to
Nice.
make that permanent, and then we can go to town in there.
That sounds pretty good. Just so you know, if anytime you want to spend team, you can nominate either Gaius or Narcissus, describe how they're helping you, and you can use
Yeah.
a team for free.
Cool.
Lit.
All right, so yeah, let's start with off. So, do you have any moves that come with you giving a plan?
I don't know.
That's
I
perfectly
don't know
fine.
if there are moves like
There
that.
are a few, but it's like you have to know if you're there and freaking take them. So, in that case, let's jump to Orphea again. Orphea, you've been given a plan. Shoot them around the sides to hem them in. What do you do?
Yeah, so I go to the left,
Mhm.
left side, and I'm starting to target, kind of just go on the outer boundary and start shooting them from the left side.
I love it. Don't make your roll just yet. Harold, what are you doing?
Alright, he'll take the other flank and he's going to charge up his eye again, ignore that building headache, and arc it across this things to push them inwards.
Excellent. Both of you directly engage a threat. To do what you want, you need to create an opportunity for your allies.
Got it. Every time we touch.
Didn't help though, did it?
Oh
No,
boy.
it did not.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, now remember everyone, you have Gaius and Narcissus there who can help for a +1 each.
I think that's a good idea. What
Yeah,
if
Narcissus could
Gaius
do
helps
something.
Harold, and then Narcissus helps Orthea, and then one of us also helps Orthea?
All right, let's
Yeah.
do Gaius and Harold first. Custard, describe how Gaius is helping you to make yours work. Feel free
Okay,
to have
sure.
like narrative control on this one.
Yeah, sure, but Narcissus is the one with the fancy water trident, right? Gaius
Yes.
just has a regular one.
Yes.
So as Harold flies back and his eye sparks and the beam charges up, Gaius charges in as well. It's just battle cry at the top of his lungs, trident held aloft, and he arcs around this group before Harold can fire, just bashing his trident in as many of them, tripping them up, pushing them together, and that's when the eye beam comes in.
Ooh, I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That will get you to 7. That will get you to 7. Do you pick to create opportunity or do you pick to avoid the blows?
Yeah. No, the plan is to give my get L's plan going off, so let's give them an opportunity.
I love it. All right, that's 1 down. Next up is Orphea. You're on 5. You need 2 points to help.
All right. What's Narcissus like abilities again? What does he do with the water?
Nas a badass fighter. He also has a water trident that he can generate and create from water around him, including
All
the
right.
air.
So Narcissus sees me charging in from the left, and he joins me and does his cool water bending moves, creates a trident, and shoots it at the people that I'm aiming as well.
Oh, cool. So you're like, and he's like, and he's just chucking them over
Yeah.
at him. All right, and you need someone else to help as well?
I don't know who else is gonna.
Could I count my whole vines sort of closing them in part of L's plan as the
Oh,
help?
go on. I'll be nice to you and do that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think
Yeah.
also it moves the scene along quite fast. So yeah, I think that's fine. All right. So yeah, with that done, do you both pick to create opportunity or do any of you pick something else? I'll
Nope,
see you
create
offer.
an opportunity.
All right, excellent. So you've hemmed them in. They're in a circle. You've got them there. You've used your vine to trap them in. Oh wait, Elle just left because it's Elle's time to shine, and I want to wait for Elle to come back to see what she's gonna do. So give me 1 second.
Still listening.
Oh, your burger arrived. Elle's
It's
burger.
currently arriving.
Your burger has arrived. It's fantastic. Tasty. We can wait for you because it's your turn to act because everyone else has done something. I wanted to jump in. Any second now, it's all good. Just take your time out. There's no pressure whatsoever. How's everyone going so far? Does the scene make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is awesome.
Awesome. So you're about to clear this in like nice and easy. Piece of cake. No problem whatsoever. You guys got this.
Sure we do.
I
Hi.
believe in all of you.
I just
Hey.
had to open my door.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm not gonna be talking into my headset while I am gathering a border. I'm back.
I think that's fair. The plan has worked. They're hemmed in. There's vines around them. They're free for you to unleash.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is, I'm assuming it's City Hall. There's probably some fancy monument or something. Oh, you
Yes.
said there was a statue.
Yes, of Hero
Can
1.
I run up the statue and so that I have an overview of all of the robots in the middle,
Yes.
and then I would like to summon my old spear and then use energy projection to turn it into a whole bunch of spears and
Okay.
just rain
Rain
spears
down?
in there.
I think that's a
Yes.
fantastic move. And it would have worked very carefully had they all not, neither of them not decided to resist or avoid the blows. You run up the area, you stand on the building, you leap up in the air because it's awesome. Your spear appears, then 2 spears, then 10 spears, then 20 spears, then all the spears, and you are just about to rain down when 2 lights from almost nowhere, from like far distances, come flying up towards you. And right at your face, literally right at your face, the 2 lights are about to collide, slam into you, and stop you from what you're doing. Take a powerful blow.
Okay.
If you resist, the blow goes through. If you don't, oh boy. Please pick one from the list.
Pick one from the list. Okay. Well, is there one that I can pick to let it still happen?
Yeah, it's struggle past the pain, because you hit and you'll still keep going.
Okay, in that case, I am marking. Let's see. I will mark insecure and guilty.
Nice. All right. You mark the blast come out of nowhere. They hit you. Everyone looks up. The camera pans up. The bystanders are like, oh no! And as the smoke clears, you are still there, looking perfect, and your armor is only slightly singed and smoking. But as the smoke clears, you're still in the air with those things down, and you rain it down upon them. Would you say they're vulnerable in this state? Yeah, screw it.
Probably.
Would you like to overwhelm a vulnerable foe?
Yes, I would.
Go for
That
it.
would be nice. That's literally like the worst I could roll. But let's see. What's the move again? Overwhelm a vulnerable foe. On a 7 to 9, choose 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They're robots, so I don't know if you hurt your foe more than you intended really matters.
Yeah, no, in this case, no.
In that case, I am forced to take a powerful blow in turn. And
I'm gonna change that around.
Damage.
I'm gonna change that around to say someone else takes a powerful blow in turn and you cause serious collateral damage.
Okay.
So in that case, L,
Mm-hmm.
who takes the powerful blow?
Wow! Why are you making me No!
Sometimes,
Okay, we won't hold it
Would you like
against
to
you.
move?
sometimes
It's simple.
sacrifices need to be made. You see.
I don't
We-
know
we-
who has the least conditions.
We won't hold it against you. I have one.
That would probably be me. I have only one condition.
Yeah. So we're
That condition is that you shouldn't be choosing me.
That's okay. I will pick you then.
I can take it.
0.
All right. You
Really, no.
I'm
because
probably closest too, because I had to get close enough to like wrap them all up in vines.
oh, that's also
It
fair.
makes some sense if I hit Enchantress actually, because her vines are like part of her.
True
Yep.
point. You're right about
Mhm.
that. And you cause too much serious collateral damage. So that statue you just stood off, you actually cause it to tilt over and fall, essentially defecating one of the oldest, most treasured statues of Halcyon City. And also, as it slams in, it's too much for Enchantress to hold, and she goes flying back from the hit. Enchantress, take a powerful blow.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. You know what? It looks cool, so it's fine. Exact conditions. Yeah, so bad. Maybe I'll roll low. I roll low.
Nice.
You got so lucky.
I
All
rolled
right.
a 5.
All
I'm
right.
okay.
As the smoke clears. By the way, can I just say my favorite part of all of this was the pure horror in your voice, L, when I said pick whoever gets the powerful blow. I'm still laughing at
I
how.
am fine with taking powerful blows. I don't want to cause someone else.
So, as you chuck them down and you land on your feet, they are scattered, they explode. Enchantress has to hold back, but she maintains her vines and strengthens them even more, and it stops the explosion from going any further. It holds it all in, and you land on your feet. There is stillness and silence, and as all of you look up, you can all see standing quite far, maybe 300, 400 feet away, 400 meters away. You can see 2 green figures standing on rooftops, They look down at you, and then they leap off the rooftops on the other side. It's not the first time you have seen the Montreal soldiers attack, but it's the first time you've seen them attack long range. As far as I'm concerned, combat is over.
Ooh.
Narcissus walks up to you, what's called Herald, as you're basically recovering, and he looks you up and down. He's like, he looks at you. He doesn't say, "Are you alright?" But he's checking you out to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, Harold's
And
looking back.
and he sort of like looks at you, and he just nods quietly, and then he goes up to basically see someone else. Gaius saunters on up to you, Enchantress, and is like, "My lady, would you like a hand?"
Thanks.
You are more than welcome. Please, come on up. It's perfectly fine.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
As long as you're right. And he looks over behind and is like, "Ah, the knight. Are you well too?" He says, asking you, L.
I am well, sire. You are Prince Gaius, I assume?
Why, yes, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Narcissus told me all about you. Narcissus is like, dude, what the hell?
Narcissus has told us about you as well. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Absolutely. Although, perhaps we should meet somewhere where people aren't staring at us and looking at us like we're crazy. Which, of course, is perfect time for the helicopter to land, and Jessie sat running out with the cameraman, like, and she's running towards you all. What do you do?
Immediately look for the fastest way away.
You can control vines. You can just you can yeet yourself out of there.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I'm just like,
yeah,
where are we going after this? Is there somewhere we're supposed to go? To the base? Should we
The
go back
base,
to the
yes, the base.
Base is a good idea.
Alright, cool.
Says Narcissus. Everyone starts to tell everyone to run towards the base, and then Jesse goes, "So, Mr. Gaius, how are you doing today?" He's like, "Oh well, I'm perfectly fine. Everything is doing great." As you're all running away, and you stop and realize that Gaius hasn't left, and he's talking to the camera. It's like, yes, so yes, once again, a horrible tragedy has happened here, but fortunately, thanks to the big team and my brother, but mostly myself, we've managed to apprehend the villains, and everything seems to be fine. I do apologize for that statue, but I'm sure you can put it on my bill. I mean, it won't be that bad. How are you doing today, Jesse? Jesse's like, "Oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine." Well, I'm really glad. Perhaps maybe you should talk about it some more. Perhaps maybe dinner, maybe sometime soon would be fantastic, and maybe we could talk about.
Can I go back and get Gaius?
Yes, you can.
I will also go back.
Harold sort of floats back in, taps Gaius on the shoulder. Gaius,
Yes.
we
Oh!
need to get going.
Oh yes, the whole danger my brother thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We should probably
Hold
talk
on, hey.
later. We should probably talk
Later,
later.
yeah.
I have a mobile phone now. Would you like my number? And she's like,
Gaius?
actually, okay, fine.
Yes.
Gaius.
And he also goes in case he tries to follow them because reporters are relentless.
Yeah.
Harold actually goes "Oh wait, is that Godspeed?"
What? Where?
A Godspeed illusion pops up in the distance, just watching, and it's like, "Guys, move,
She's
move,
like,
move, let's go."
"The interview of my career! Wow!" And she runs after him. And you all get out of there. All right, so we will cut the scene to you all arriving back at the scene. Cuts, so you all arrive. The camera pans back to the new big team base and all its loveliness and all that stuff. Then it cuts to the infirmary area, and we see Narcissus is sitting there, and he's got a bandage over his arm from his injuries, from being injured and all of that. Slowly tying him up and making sure he's alright and making sure he's patched up. The rest of you are all there together, so go. Gaius is not there. Gaius is not there at the moment.
Narcissus.
Yes. What? Sorry, that was... I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. How can I help you?
No, I was just gonna say this is the cool brother, the nice one who's not mean.
Yes, that's Gaius. He's the eldest and the best of us.
Okay, I mean, this is exciting. He's on your side. That's good, right? Right.
Yeah, sure.
It's not good. Are you I mean, aside from the injuries, are you okay? You sound less happy than I thought you would, honestly.
Well, I mean, let's consider the factors here. My father has declared me a traitor to the city I grew up, love, and wish to maintain. I am being hunted, to almost but alive or dead, by my own brother, and I've been doing this for the better part of a week, where I've had to stay in the shadows to prevent things from happening to me. I've had to stay away from the big base to ensure you all don't get attacked, and also because you're right next to everything else. And I also have to be careful to watch out for the Zodiacs to make sure Zodiac City doesn't get tracked down, and for the League of Heroes because they don't know what it is that my purposes are, and I'm constantly in interviews for them. Would you like me to give you a shorter version of why my life is hell right now? Or is that enough for you today?
You aren't alone. Your brother, Prince Gaius, is very impressive, and the support of the Crown Prince has to count for a lot.
I apologize, but it's really hard for me to count on the Crown Prince when our father, who is the king, will not be on my side. I. I'm sorry, I'm being a little cranky. It's been a long day. Can I just be left alone, please?
Very well.
Sure. Just, you know that we're trying to help however we can. So if you
Yes.
need something, we're around. And just like thumbs up, puts like a
And
small flower next to him, and just like walks backwards.
Aw.
Narcissus,
Oh, yes.
um, I won't do it right now because you're not in the mood.
No.
But I would like to talk to you about something when you have the time. I'll see you later.
Sure. I'll come find you or something.
Look, if you need anything, the rest of us are all here, okay?
Thanks, that fills me with joy.
Yeah, Harold, again, just sort of frowns. Yeah. Okay, yeah, whatever. Fine.
Harold, could you pierce the mask for me, please?
Jeez. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Ta-da! Finally, a
All right.
success.
Please ask me one question from the list. As he breaks his shell to speak to you out of turn, and he sort of like looks away slightly.
Okay. Jeez. Not what you were really planning. What do you intend to do? How can I get you to stop being this walled away asshole?
The way he's been talking and stuff, like he's been trying to say things, but whenever he looks at you, he gets more angry. It's like he wants to talk to you and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Specifically you.
So how do I get him to just talk to me and get it out of the way?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. You only get one question. Life's a bitch.
Yeah. Look. No, that's... What's going on? I've tried to help you before. Why do you keep brushing it off?
Is anyone else there when you say this?
I mean, I don't
I'm not.
know.
I don't think I left the room yet.
No problem. In that case, he looks at you and he goes, "What are you talking about? Everything's fine. I just..."
Yeah, no, it's not.
What do you mean
You
by
know-
it's not? Of course it's not fine. I'm being constantly hunted by my own brother. I'm not in the right state of mind. Why can't you
Narcissus,
understand
it's
that?
not that. I get that. We've been trying to help you, but every time I try to talk to you, you just... You throw up these walls, you clam up. Kind of rude sometimes as well. Like, way back at the docks, I was only trying to help. You didn't have to just shut me down like that. There were better ways to do that.
Harold, roll provoke.
Oh, jeez.
'Cause I want to
jeez.
see how he overreacts to your statement by what are the three choices you get.
Oh, boy.
Give me that 5, please.
I have a minus
Now-
2.
Their team use it selfishly.
Now,
How do I use it, sir?
how would you use it selfishly? But then again, you're basically trying to tell if you go out of your way to insult him, I'll let you use it selfishly.
I don't think he's the type to.
Then you should just leave it as it is. That's also perfectly fine. In which case, he looks at you and
Wait, hold on. Yeah,
Yes.
no, I just. Like, I don't like. What's your deal? Yes. I'm actually just, trying to help you out here, but. Have to go and be an ass about it every time.
I think that's great, but that's not really insulting him.
Yeah,
you gotta
fuck
cut deep,
yeah,
bruh.
I think.
You gotta cut
Yeah.
deep. You gotta go for the throat, bruh. And I'll give you that selfish if you go for the throat.
Okay. Yeah, and Harold's face sort of darkens. It's like, I know you're going through all of this, but you've kind of brought this all upon us as well, right?
Excuse me? I'll let you spend
Yeah.
the point.
I'm trying to help. We're all trying to help. So maybe stop turning that down and work with us. Because we're throwing ourselves out here for you. Not all of us. And he sort of grits his teeth and he remembers like that bit of the doc. Rhiannon's throwing herself out here for you.
Don't you dare say her name!
Yeah, Harold doesn't back off. He's like tall.
He's
You don't tell me to do that.
First up, gain influence over him because he overreacts. And he stands
Oh,
up
jeez.
and he goes, and you don't get to tell me what I'm feeling or what I want.
At
Maybe
this
I don't
point,
like.
walk out.
Oh. At this point, you walk out, you're like,
Yeah.
woo, boy!
Yeah, that's too much.
He's like, you don't get to tell me what it is a woman. I've had a hell of a time since I come to this stupid place that I didn't want to come to or be in it, and I'm not gonna have some kid tell me what it is that I feel and I want and what is better for me and what is better for them. I'm sick of people telling me that. I'm not having it from my brothers. I'm not having it from you.
Yeah, Harold's just glaring right back at him.
Mhm.
There's a brief wince in there, but no, he holds his ground and he's like, yeah, you're not narcissist. You don't get to pick that. You've brought this all here.
He looks at you and he goes, what do you know of family members hoping to see you die? You've lived a perfectly cushioned life up here, being all happy and everything else. Nothing bad has ever happened to you because you couldn't have the lineage or the power or the strength of the ones that came before you. You know nothing of that of your mom and dad and kids and happiness, just like the rest of the big team. You don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's all been roses for me. It's not like I was dying once.
Dying of
God
what?
damn.
Being boring?
Harold looks away, just sort of reaches up to touch the left side of his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, forget this. It's gonna keep on being like. What happens when you blow up at someone else like this, huh?
He looks
I
at
can take it. What about
Keep going, keep going.
the others? Huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what that means.
He looks at you and he takes a deep breath. And he's like, oh, I don't know what to make you roll to move the scene where I want it to go. Either.
It's okay, like, hold on, you.
Hello?
Yeah, you're not the only one who has, problems with his family, alright? You're not the only one who has someone they care for wanting them. wanting them dead.
He looks at you and like he sort of pauses and his eyes narrow. He goes, "The hell do you mean by that?"
It's not the same situation, but I can understand, all right. What you're going through somewhat with your father and your other brother. I know how that feels.
What is your vulnerability move?
I don't wait, what?
Actually, I can tell you right now. When you share vulnerability or weakness with someone,
Yeah.
express uncertainty of your artifact. If they reassure you, take influence over them and add it to the team pool. If they caution you, give them influence and mark potential.
Yeah.
So, go.
So, you see this? My eye? It saved my life, but in doing that, I took it from someone who it was his birthright. It's what he'd been told, we'd been told, and I took that away. I took half of it away. I weakened him, and he didn't like that. So I use this to help people, but it's also what's put a mark on my back all the time, all right?
Oh. You see, for the first time, he actually mellows since you've met him and sort of pauses and he sort of like reflects on that idea. And he's about to say something like really mean and sort of pauses as he realizes he's kind of in almost the same situation. And he looks at you and he's sort of like, oh, um,
So when I say I'm trying to help you, I mean it. So just cut the crap and talk to me.
He takes a seat again and he folds his hands. And he looks up. And for the first time since you've met him, Harold, you see him actually soften. Like proper soften and actually stare at you with honest eyes. And he goes, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've been trapped here for the last week. I might never go home again. Gaius is the only person there who can lead me, and Gaius has been very perfectly quiet about his actions or possibilities or anything. I don't know how to fix this, and I don't like it. And every time I end up here with the big team, one of you gets hurt because of me, and I don't like it, and I'm not comfortable, but I have nowhere else to go. And I don't even know why I don't like you that much, to be honest.
Yeah, so, it's like concerned face, sweat drop, and like, that's
Just rub me the wrong way, I guess. I don't know.
alright. I guess I'm sorry if I do that. I don't know what I'm doing to. You do that for me as well.
I guess we're just look at us over here. Couple of cards, right?
Yeah, but look, I'm trying to work beyond that. Okay, so that's all I'm asking of you. And he sighs and sort of. It's hard. I know what you're going through, but look, you've got the big team on your side. We're working on it. We'll try and find a way to fix this. That's sort of what we do. Even when we fall, we get back up. I'm doing that right now. So, yeah, someone gets hurt and you don't want it to. It's the same here. Someone's gotten hurt on my watch as well. And I'm not gonna let that happen again.
He looks at you, says nothing, and we will jump scenes to the ping pong table. Al,
Yeah, hi.
Gaius is trying to understand what ping pong means, but he just keeps throwing the ball at the table and catching himself again. And throwing at the table and catching himself again. And throwing at the table and catching himself again. And throwing, and he's like, and as you come along, he looks over at the two of you and he's like, I don't really understand what this is supposed to do. Is this supposed to be fun?
I think you're doing it wrong. Hold on. I'll
You have to
show
play with
you.
someone else. Yeah.
And Elle will walk over and take the ball and take another ball and move to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're supposed to throw them against each other.
Oh, now that sounds like a fun game. Quickly, balls to me! And he demands balls from you, Enchantress.
Okay, yeah, you know what? This is also fine.
As you pass him some balls, he starts juggling them. Then he lines up like 5 in front of him, and he looks over and goes, I hope you know that although I have never played this game, technically I'm unbeaten.
Likewise.
I have no idea how to win at this, so yeah.
All
I
right.
assume that there will be no beheadings for victory over a royal.
Please. We're not savages. Have some class. All I simply would do is gloat over my victory like I always do. Preferably
I can
until the
live
end
with
of
that.
time. Excellent, shall we?
Okay.
And
Sure.
as Ophelia comes in, I'm not going to actually have us play the game itself at the moment. As Orphea comes in, she sees the two of you basically throwing ping pong balls at each other, dodging them, catching them, throwing them again, trying to hit each other while we're inventing dodge ping ball, I guess, in a sort of odd way.
Is there anybody here that is not weird? I say to myself.
I mean, you've got a fish person, a plant, and Knight of the Round Table, so no.
Fair enough.
As the game continues and you all keep throwing balls at each other, like sort of just going at it as you do, he pauses and goes, we should probably take a break for a moment. Not that I'm losing, I just simply want to give you a chance to catch your breath.
Yes. I think you need one, so.
Oh, I don't
agree.
need one. I'm sure you need one.
Sure.
Also, my internet is falling apart for some unexplained reason. I don't actually know why. Give me 1 minute, everyone.
Yeah, I am also hearing people being a little roboty, but
Oh, now you sound like, okay, everybody's robots. Good, great.
Oh, good, is it everyone? Oh, wow! Yay! Robot time. Discord!
I'm gonna restart Discord real fast.
Maybe I should do the same
Okay.
thing. I'm gonna restart. Oh, wait, if I restart Discord, I might not be able to record. Oh, no! Well, looks like we're stuck on Discord and wait for everyone to come back. How's everyone?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, good. How's everyone
Hi.
feeling so far? Everyone doing good? Everyone doing good?
Everything sounds clear now. Hooray.
Okay.
Hi.
I still hear roboty bits. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, now you're a robot again. It was clear for a couple seconds, and now it's back to robot time.
Yeah, I think it's because it's Friday and it's peak. It's peak. I'm home and want to do the internet time. That's why.
That's valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wait.
You sound better now, at least to me.
Yeah, it sounds clearer.
On the
Static
front-
said
It's
something.
also
Hello,
like it
hello,
was
hello.
robot-y, but it was never not understandable. So
Yeah, true.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's clear now. I can hear everyone. Not
Okay.
robotic.
good.
As you are basically stopping the game for a second, you hear a voice coming into the room and goes, "Yes, I think you probably should stop the game so we can talk." As you turn around, Godspeed, actual Godspeed, is
Oh.
walking into the room.
Lily looks for
Hey, I like this guy.
realizes he's not there, and is like, oh.
I salute.
Actually, stop right there before I continue. Not Godspeed. Al, what
Uh-huh.
did you roll for your time passes?
A 12.
That means that someone comes and gives encouraging advice, doesn't it?
Yeah, or something useful.
Excellent. In that case, Godspeed is not the person that comes down the stairs. Galahad is the person that walks in, and it's sort of like, yes, I think we should definitely talk.
I still salute.
He looks at you and he gives you the very tiniest nod of approval, and he's like, Lancelot, Enchantress, and he sort of pauses and sees Orphea. And he's like, squinting his eyes, trying to remember the name.
Orphea.
Orphea. I knew that.
I'm sure you did, Sir Galahad.
You're welcome. What is your Prince Gaius? Of course. The valiant gallant Galahad.
Galleon.
Aman, why are you whistling?
Cat is whistling.
Cat, stop whistling!
What the? Why am I? Oh my god, I'm so.
Cat, mute yourself!
I don't know how that happened.
Me
but-
neither. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I wasn't yelling. Why was I unmuted? Galahad comes in and folds his hands and he still comes in and goes, I have come to speak to you of our Aquilonian problem.
His name is Narcissus. You can just say his name.
I'm talking about all of Aquilonia, not just the one prince.
Oh.
Also, I'll call him whatever I like. Currently, I call him a threat to national security.
What? It's not his fault. You should call Gaius. Not Gaius, sorry, I meant Titus. Titus is the one who's sending armies of things and trying to arrest his brother.
Yes, but he's considered a terrorist of his own country. Why should we consider him any different here?
Didn't do anything wrong?
He cocks his head and goes, didn't he? I mean, if we're to blame anyone for this, their main cause is Rhiannon. Now they've changed their course and want to blame someone else.
Well, I don't know the exact charges that have been brought against Narcissus, and I don't know the laws or customs of the Aquilonian royalty, so it would be hard to judge.
Which is an excellent answer, and why I'm here. These attacks have been relentless. They have been hunting him down wherever he goes. We have managed to stay away from this as requested by Cyclone, and also by Prince Gaius and Prince nods and bows, and also from our own intel that perhaps if the League of Heroes were to be involved, things might get worse. And for this specific one, he stares at Gaius and narrows his eyes, and Gaius flashes him a sweet fish smile. And then he goes, however, that doesn't mean we can't give you some information. I know where Titus is.
You do.
Notepad and pen. Where?
You're not going to like it.
Oh.
I believe he is situated somehow, some way, in Zodiac City.
That's not good.
No,
Ah.
not even close.
But it does mean that if we were somehow to inform perhaps Dog, we are surrounded by allies.
Allies who will definitely stop at nothing to stop Titus, hence possibly going as far as to kill him, and as such causing Prince Gaius to have to report that his brother has been killed by forces that are currently draining their world, which means that we would start a war.
How is he staying in Zodiac? I thought Zodiac City didn't like Titus.
It doesn't.
Am I wrong? So,
Don't know how he's there, but he is secluded very close to it within their grasp. If something happens to him while he's there, we would start an international incident.
do we need to get him out of there?
We need to go there, stop him, get him out, before hopefully anyone within Zodiac City find out, and then we'll figure it out, I guess.
Oh, why don't we just ask the tree where he is?
He looks over at you, Enchantress, and he sort of narrows his eyes because he doesn't actually understand how your magic works. And he's like, I'm sorry?
Zodiac cities on top of the Zodiac tree? Why don't we
She
just
is entirely capable of
ask the
this.
tree? Did no one try talking to the tree yet?
He looks over. Gaius looks over at Galahad. And Galahad looks over at Gaius, and they're both like, the fuck? Like that. Like they're trying not to show their emotions, but both like, what? Talk to what? What?
Lily's just looking around like, how am I the first person to think of this?
I smile at Lily. I
Okay,
think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll rephrase that question. Should I go talk to the tree?
I think you should.
I think that's a fantastic idea. If you can speak to the tree, find out where he is, we can get to you can get to him, not us, because we can't be involved as always. Get him out. We'll arrest him or send him home or whatever we need to. And Guy's like, actually, I have a proposition. And he's like, Galahad looks over him, he's like, speak. And he's like, if I were to take Gaius home, I'm sure I can convince my father that all of this was a horrible mistake, and we can simply just allow bygones be bygones. Perhaps we can find a peaceful solution within my city, instead of having it be all chaos and brimstone up here.
That would be preferable. What would be, since you do not want Titus to die, what would be an acceptable level of harm for him to come to?
Galahad looks over at you and he's like, we of the Knights of the Round do not do anything more than necessary when it comes to harm. Of all the rules that we have, that is the one that Lancelot broke that I never forgive him the most. Please do not take his advice, his example.
Noted. But it is still a good question regardless of whether I am the one perpetuating the harm.
Whoever is
He
out,
might come to harm regardless.
he looks over at Gaius, and Gaius simply smiles and goes, please do not harm my brother in any way that will have to cause me to declare war upon Halcyon City. And Gaius smiles at you, and I am literally going with you. Fucking touch my brother, and I'ma yeet this entire Zodiac up into the stratosphere.
You misunderstand. I have no love for Titus, which is probably common knowledge, but if he is in Zodiac City, and as you say, the Zodiac will not be happy about this, it is likely that he will come to harm not by our hands.
Galahad goes, then that is why you have to ensure that he doesn't. That is what the League of Heroes do, and that's what the big team does.
Very well.
Excellent. Dismissed, everyone.
Happy.
Good luck. And as everybody like basically goes off to get ready for stuff, actually I haven't done anything with you, Orphea. I'll do you in a minute. Give me 1 second. He goes, Lancelot,
Yes, sir.
may I speak with you privately for a minute?
Of course.
The princes, what do you make of them? You've met all three.
Titus is a classic warmonger. He blames other kingdoms for all the harm that befalls his. Narcissus is very emotional and not in a bad way. I believe he could use some ability in managing it, but his heart is in the right place. I don't trust Gaius.
He looks at you and he doesn't want to smile. You can see like the corners of his lips starting to rise very softly, and he sort of pauses and puts that and goes, "What is that?"
I don't believe Gaius has ever been entirely sincere about anything that I've seen or heard him do, apart from flirting with women. I think he's a very good diplomat, but his actual thoughts and his actual intentions are very hard to gauge.
If there's one thing I've learnt in my time living in this world and not Avalon, is that the dangerous person alive is the one that smiles. Keep an eye on Gaius throughout this. I would very much like to assert that of all the brothers, he's the one I consider the most dangerous, because he has not shown his hand yet. And I don't know where his powers or his strengths lie. Also, while you're in Zodiac City, do be mindful that your actions from there not only reflect upon the League of Heroes and the big team, but upon the Knights of the Round. You are the only Lancelot that matters to us, so keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed. All right, we will cut to you, Orphea.
All right.
He comes back out and he sort of comes up to you basically. He's like goes, Orphea, you are the computer expert, yes?
Yep, that's me.
May I speak to you as well?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Zodiac City is a mixture of magic and technology. The helicarrier came with surveillance devices, special watch equipment, and all kinds of funky gadgets and cool things that I've still not understood how this world works. But you do.
Yeah, do you need some help with that?
Ish. I do not know how far this would take you in, but can you create some kind of information blanket around everyone else when you get up there? Something to keep Zodiac's forces from finding out who or what and where you are going.
I could do that. I could make all of our communicating devices kind of immune to any outside hacking, and I could create false identities of ourselves.
Can you also create some ways to ensure they cannot see you with their, what's the phrase for it? CCVD?
CCTV.
Yes, that thing. I don't correct me.
Yeah, I think that's possible. I could definitely loop their footage by hacking into their CCTV system. Yeah, that's doable.
All right. Keep me posted. Do you have one of those? And then he's like trying to describe a phone by like hitting his palm with his fingers.
Oh, do you mean the intergalactic communications device?
I am sure that is not the name for it. Do not test me, child.
All right, nothing gets past this guy. So you mean a phone?
Yes, that thing. Don't correct me.
Okay. Yeah, I do have one of those. Would you
I
like the number for it?
yes. He looks really uncomfortable.
Um, wow. This I gotta say, I've heard some excuses, but this is the best one.
You see him like look at you with like one eyebrow raised and sigh.
Anyway, I write down my number on a piece of paper and I hand it to him.
So looks at the numbers like, I'll get my tech expert to put you on the communicator.
Yep, you do that.
Okay. And finally, Enchantress L, when you arrive back into the room with Harold and Narcissus, Harold,
Yes.
the two of you are laughing at Rhiannon trying to cook.
Oh god.
And he's like, so she's trying to make this. So he's like, okay, so she's trying to make this croissant, but Olivia is next to her, and Olivia is making everything worse. And I don't know how this makes any sense, but they're just completely out of it. I don't even understand how this works at all. I don't even know what a croissant is. It was just hilarious. Oh, I miss Zodiac City.
Yeah. We'll get you back. Don't worry.
Oh,
But
they're back, and he like stands up, and he goes back into his like gruff.
Croissant is the best form that bread can take.
yeah.
What is bread?
Oh my god.
Would you like to try some?
Do we have
I'll
time?
be right back. I'm going to the kitchen. Literally just runs off.
Unfortunately I can't stay too long. The longer I stay here, the more I put Big Team in danger. I should get going.
You can hold back for just a croissant. Take it with you.
One croissant. He's trying not to make his mouth look like it's watering.
Yeah. I don't know how many Lily is going to get, so
I can stay for one.
You can have
Got it.
mine too.
Oh, we don't even have croissants. Is a dinner roll okay?
What's a dinner roll?
yeah.
Okay. Comes back with like a half dozen dinner rolls on a plate. It's like, try one. This is not croissants, but it is bread.
He takes it, then he looks at the front, then he rotates it, then he looks at the back, then he tries to put it near his mouth, then he pauses, then he rotates it, tries to put it near his mouth, then he pauses, then he rotates it, tries to put it in his mouth, then he pauses, then he rotates it, tries to put it near his mouth, then
Okay,
he pauses.
hold up. Just take a bite. You don't have to put the whole thing in your mouth at one time.
Yeah.
Bite.
Mmm. 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 Mmm.
Right?
Mmm. Oh, really good. Oh. Mmm.
Oh, should I go get peanut butter?
What's peanut butter?
Oh my god.
Now, imagine
It
this
starts to run off.
10 times better for a croissant.
I have had a croissant before. They're fantastic, but this is more starchy, more thick. The dryness really appeals to my, my status as a tough fish out of water. I'm really enjoying. It's more filling. Croissants are just too light, I mean, I'm not saying croissants are the worst bread, but they're not bad.
Yeah.
Actually, I am saying
Sure.
that croissants are the worst bread.
If I hadn't marked angry yet, I would.
Yeah, just some people really like them, Narcissus, so keep it a little low.
I don't
Croissants
understand
are
the problem.
the nobility of bread.
Well, I will take your word for it, Knight, and I'll find you one. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. It's fine.
We're just going to ignore bagels.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What? I need to go.
Bagels are like
go
the
where?
landed gentry.
okay, enough. I don't know how the titles are, but also enough ranking breads. Where are you going?
Anywhere else. I need to be on the move to ensure that Titus doesn't get me this time.
Okay, speaking of Titus, points at L. L, take it away.
Ah, yes. He is in Zodiac City. We will be accompanying Gaius to retrieve him, hopefully.
Well, then let's go.
I'm not sure you should be coming, Saya.
He pauses, and then he looks at you. And the look isn't like an angry or straight up look. It's just a simple, I'm coming with you look.
I can't deny you, but I don't think it would be safe.
Would you stay here if He pauses, thinks about it. If one of your knights was attacking everyone you loved, and you had no choice but to wait for other people to save you?
No,
Well then, shall we get
but
going?
I am not royalty.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and he goes, royalty is irrelevant. That is my brother up there, and that is my city down there, and that is Zodiac City that's in danger. Nothing should stop someone like me from helping. The same way it wouldn't stop someone like you.
Very well. I think Orphea might need access to your summoning brick phone. That's the name. Phone.
What's a phone? Oh, wait, yes, I have one. I got one because Bella was calling me. I don't know where I put it. And then guys casually opens the door and then hands him a phone. And he's like, "It's fine. I've been using it for a while. It's fantastic. Ignore the calls. Thank you. I think." And he's like, he passes it over to you and goes, Orphea,
Yeah.
and he passes you the phone.
Thanks. I guess.
Right. Shall we get going?
Let's go.
Yes.
Is there a way we can travel more like inconspicuously? Because I don't really want to fight more of those shell things on the way there. That's just me.
And at this point, I'm going to take over the scene, and the scene cuts to all four of you sitting on the subway with like sitting on the subway with him with like a cloak over his head, hiding his fish body, and the rest of you like trying to look as normal as physically possible.
Does Narcissus have like the glasses with the nose and mustache attached?
Yes, he does. He's got the same thing in the nose and the mustache attacked, and he's just sitting there like, I am a perfectly normal human. Hello, fellow citizen. And like an old lady's walking past, and she like looks at you all, and she pauses, and she's like, "Hi, Lancelot," and then she keeps walking.
I'm wearing like a hoodie and jeans and a purple pixie cut wig.
Yeah, she still pauses and walks by and goes, "Hi, Lancelot," and then keeps walking. And we will take a 5-minute break here, everyone. Group chat, you're more than welcome to talk away. I just need to take a moment to take a breather, and we shall continue. Excuse me.
I'm so sorry for my whistling. I didn't
That was
even
great.
know.
It was
That
really
was
funny.
nice. Yeah.
It was good whistling, though. It was at a very good moment, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can take these 5 minutes to calm down.
You okay?
Jeez. Yeah, I'm
So
fine.
how's it going?
It's going pretty well.
So just to check, who is with you right now? Because I just jumped in.
Gnosis and Gaius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why was Cat whistling?
I don't know. General
Unmuted?
whistling reasons?
Yeah, she accidentally unmuted and started
Like,
whistling.
wonderful, and she was expressing that through whistles.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good luck with these possibly shady royals.
Okay. I think
Yay.
Harold and Narcissus are friends now? Question mark?
Good.
Enemies?
I still need to have a very serious conversation with the fish man.
Yes.
Which one?
Frenemies.
Yes.
Gnosis.
About Rhiannon.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, they told each other there's just some reason they don't like the other that they can't point out.
So what is Elle going to talk to Narcissus about with regards to Rhiannon?
Oh, you'll see.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait.
I will listen in then.
Waiting for a reduction letter.
Listen, Siege, I've had a long day, okay? And I had a very nice bath just now, so don't at me like this.
Is Elle a cat now? Did it somehow like reverse genetics?
Wait, why is Elle a cat?
Just on Roll20, someone drew very nice-looking cat ears on L.
Hey,
And
cat.
I
I
guess
presume that you're a
that's
train store cat.
I guess it is like a reverse inheritance sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where
Reverse inherited?
once Gwen got cat ears, now Elle has them too. You visit Lancelot in prison and he has cat ears and he's like, yeah, this happened a while ago. I don't know what's up with this.
What if he's further along the transformation? He just has he also has whiskers and a tail.
Oh my god, you didn't get partially transformed, you got fully transformed, but like over time.
It is really slow. Or maybe just like a werecat type thing, and on the full moon it happens.
But then you turn into a kitten. That's because he's an angel. That's why he has a halo, obviously.
He is the best boy.
Also, I really, really love Lily's hair right now. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's so nice, and it's a braid. Who did that? Who did that? Because they are good.
Probably Cat,
Thank you, Cat.
I assume. Not?
What?
Then whomstead of? It wasn't me either.
Oh, okay. Cat.
You're really good at drawing on Roll20. I find it very difficult. All I can do on Roll20 are these like weird, silly demon figures. Mouse. Tablet doesn't work very well with Roll20 drawing.
Wait. You're not doing this with a tablet, cat?
No, that's why it's so
Nice.
shaky and crayon looking.
And really pretty.
What the fuck?
This is, yeah.
I can't draw a straight line in Roll20 with a mouse. What the fuck?
Well, cat is just awesome like that.
No, that's the secret. There's not a single straight line here.
Yeah. That is skill. What was it? Concentrated power of will? Ah. Good times. Yeah. Yeah, 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will. 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
What is that from?
It's Remember the Name by Fort Minor.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, 2005. Oh. It has been a while.
Yeah, recently I was listening to this song while I was talking to Belle. And I was like, this is a great song. And I was talking to her about it. And then I looked up when the album that the song was from, and the song was older than Belle.
Whoa.
I was like, no.
Mic on.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Everyone doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay. All right, so we'll get ready. So everyone who's not in, mute yourself, and let's get involved. We cut to the tree. The bottom of the tree, Zodiac, is in three parts. There is the actual bottom of the tree, which is in the water leading up to Zodiac City. There is Zodiac City at the very top, and there is the tree cable car, a cable car created by the tree to maintain and keep the thing running, that runs from the ground around the warehouse area all the way up to the top of Zodiac City. And it's a very popular area, and it's quite full of people trying to get through. There's even a queue and everything. If you go through this way, it'll be very obvious you're taking Gaius and Narcissus to Zodiac City. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to walk up to like the trunk of the tree on the ground.
The tree isn't on the ground; it's in the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I mean, I
Can
can
I-
fly. Everyone will take forever though.
I can
One by
walk on water. Lily, would you
Yeah.
mind if I?
Hello, guys. I just
Walking?
want to point out that you're on a covert mission. Just
Yeah.
to point it
Yeah.
out. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Carry on.
yeah. Can I talk to the tree from here then?
I can get you to the tree, but
Do we need to get up there inconspicuously? Because
yes.
Probably
Hey,
if we're trying
I
to
can.
operating.
I've done this a few times before, but I can illusion assault disguises.
That would be practical, but
Awesome.
it won't make it. Regardless of what we look like, a pair of people walking over the water is going to stand out regardless.
Oh no, I mean for the cable car.
Good. But Lily wanted to talk to the tree.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, I can talk to it when we get up to the. Is the top of it like have branches and stuff sticking up that I could like make contact with?
Yeah, but you can also, if you want, you can go. The tree has like parts coming out around the area that you can make contact with to talk to. The base of the tree is a giant trunk that you can make contact to. Up to you.
there's an alcove at the heart of the tree that could be a good enough point, but getting there is hard without
Yeah.
being seen.
Yeah,
Can you illusion us invisible for a moment?
Yeah, I can try. I've done it once before. It worked more or less.
And you have been to the alcove, so you could take Enchantress there.
Yeah.
I can take Enchantress to the base of the tree, but it would take me a while to climb up since I can't fly. So
I can fly her in. No worries.
very well. I'll protect Gaius and Orphea and Narcissus from here then.
Yeah.
I'm not Narcissus. Like I can protect myself. Thank you very much.
I know, but it is my duty.
Understandable.
Yeah. Harold gives Ella make sure he doesn't do anything stupid look.
What does that look like? What does that look like? Are you like side eyeing him like? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like looks at Narcissus, looks at Ella, looks back at Narcissus, and just sort of yeah, and nods.
Uh,
Yeah. Wait. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, that. And alright, and hey, maybe Orphea can try and conjure us up something with that cable car. You can do the hacky, cool stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure like what I can achieve in this situation. Like, what do you guys think I should do?
Well, most cities have some sort of record of who comes and goes. If you could perhaps make sure that there won't be a record of us coming and going.
Yeah, I can do that.
Wonderful.
Fair.
Alright, then I'll get us some disguises and I'll fly Lily over.
All right, so you're gonna fly Lily over to the bottom of the tree to talk to it.
To the alcove in the tree.
The
So
alcove in the tree.
fly low and then rise up on the opposite side. That's
Mhm.
towards the sea.
Mhm.
So there's less chance of being seen.
Mhm.
But also gonna try and illusion us somewhat invisible.
That sounds fair. And the rest of you, what are you doing?
I'm waiting with the rest until they have returned. Though if they're flying, they can make it up to the tree by flying. So maybe we should
Yeah.
just take the. Yeah, I guess I'll take the. We'll just take the cable car while they're doing that.
That sounds pretty fair. All right. First things first, Aman, unleash your powers.
Okay, let's do this.
Pick one from the list.
Let's not make this unstable.
Oh.
Flying unstable sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, with illusions, yeah. So, yeah, insecure makes sense right now because what if this doesn't work? And I haven't done this. I've only done this once before, and oh boy, there we go. I'll mark a condition. Let's do this.
Excellent. So you grab her, you fly down, you move around the corner, and you fly up towards the alcove. That is
Yeah.
perfectly fine. It is no problem. As you get to the alcove, the rest of you, what are you doing?
Getting into a cable car?
Are you in disguises?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Who did the disguises and how did they do it?
Aman did the disguises, right? Before they left.
Now, Aman's illusion, does it work when he's not around, Aman?
Oh no.
Doesn't? Okay.
I've never had this situation before.
Very important point. You have illusions using your eye to perceive things, but when you're not around to maintain it, how does it function?
Magic.
Son, no, y'all need to give me a proper explanation on that one.
Fair.
So we just walk in, like, just looking like ourselves, thinking
I
we
could,
don't look like
you know,
ourselves.
roll back, retcon, illusion, take the cable car up, and then just, dive off the opposite side with Lily and fly to the alcove.
That would make sense. I'll give you that. I
Yeah.
think that's fair. Okay, so everyone's together. You illusion. I'm gonna say your condition thing counts as that as
Yeah.
well. And you arrive. You go in the line for the cable car. You're queuing up and you're heading in. And there's papers that needs to be given in to come into there, so like a passport to get through. As you're coming in and getting closer, Orphea,
Mm-hmm.
beep 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 beep. Incident. Amber is beeping at you.
What's happening? I talked to her.
Detecting. DNA scan happening. Cable car. And it's like, would you like to see this?
Yes, show it to me.
A HUD map points up and it scans over the top of the entrance of the cable car. Over into the wood, there's a tiny dot thing, like at the top, that scans you when you get in. And it scans you and tries to match you to anything on their DNA database. Most heroes are kept in some form on that database. You reckon they probably have big team stuff in there too?
I hack into it immediately.
Ooh, I like it. So are you gonna hack while walking up like unleash your powers?
All right.
You may pick one from the list. That is either temper and stable or mark condition.
Fuck. I'll mark a condition.
All right. You see the scanner, you turn it off. You don't know what it was, but it seems to scan who you are, and they probably, like, if they have any data on anyone, it's gonna be the fucking big team. You switch it off as you get to your papers. No one even knows it happens. Amber's like, nice work, good job. Ching!
Thank you very much.
You all arrive at the paperwork. They hand in your papers already prepared, and then you get inside the cable car, and the cable car starts to rise up. About halfway up is the time you need, by the way, Aman, for you to jump off. Now here's the question: are you going to jump off, scan this thing with talk to the tree, and then jump back in to maintain your illusion? Are you gonna jump off, let them go on anyway, and then you do whatever you want?
I mean, once we're on, it should be fine, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'll actually look to L for advice. Like, we can just leave right now.
Last time I went up, was there some sort of like a guard or checkpoint at the top as well?
Yes.
We will need you back here before we arrive.
Might be safer to just stay on the cable car all the way up to the top and then go off the edge. Oh, I don't like
Yeah.
that sound.
No, like, yeah, that works. Let's do that.
Of course, that means that you won't be able to get the alcove, and you of all people know, Enchantress, that if you want to speak to a tree, you don't know where its heart is for you to really get into it. You need all the options you get, and might not be able to speak to at the top.
Oh no.
Do 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 do.
Boy, what if, you know what if you just, what if you just fly me to the alcove and then you fly back so that way there's not as many people missing? I can find my way up. It's a
Hello.
tree. I'm plants.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're already here. I think it should be fine that we're on the car.
Just
If you
The
think you
alcove
can
is
make
like
it in
the-
time, I trust you.
how fast can you fly? I can try to keep the conversation short.
Yeah, I can go pretty fast. Just gotta push
Then
myself.
go.
All right, let's go. Go.
All right. So you grab and you leap off. The illusion, you put illusion around yourself and you fly around it. The cable car is going. It's about a quarter way. You fly around the tree. You're desperately looking for this alcove. Any way you need to go. Enchantress, assess the situation.
I remember where it is.
You know where it is, but like Enchantress needs to be able to make a connection.
Okay.
Okay. Son of a.
There is one team. And
Yeah.
he is with
I have a magic eye.
I literally see shit. Like that's my power.
Another cool thing is it won't really help in this matter, but it'll be a +2 instead of a +1.
Won't help in this matter, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
I spend 1 for +2. Yeah.
Ask me one question, Enchantress.
Oh, okay. What gear can I use to directly connect to the heart of this tree?
So you're looking around trying to figure out something and feeling how the tree feels, and you feel it giving off this urge, like this power, and you're not quite sure what you should do until as it comes close to the alcove, you stop and you see a very pretty purple flower. Purple flower sitting on the wall of the alcove, just by itself, just chilled, just having a good time, just living its best plant life. With that roll, the cable car is halfway.
Yeah, just like looking around, sees cable car, worries. There, that flower. I think. I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, he's gonna zoom right towards it.
You're next to the flower.
I am going to just my face right in front of the flower and speak into it like it's an intercom.
Go for it.
Hello, Zodiac tree.
Hello.
Haven't been. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Haven't been here in a while, but it's very nice to meet you now that I can understand you.
I am the many, and yet I am the one.
Mood. Can I? d- I'm sorry to, ask I'd love to talk to you more, and I will come back to do that sometime, probably. I promise. But right now, we need to know where Prince Titus is. He's in the city, but if you could help us find where, that would be very appreciated. Thank you.
Why would I tell you where my children are?
You what? Prince Titus from Montreal?
Why would I tell you where my children are?
Well, we want to make sure he doesn't get hurt. And to our knowledge, some of the other people in Zodiac City aren't super friendly towards him, so...
My children are from above, and my children are from below. What makes you think we would allow you to harm either?
We don't want to.
But only one must survive. That is my purpose.
Wait, what? Why only one? Why not two? Why not multiple?
Only one must survive. You see the tree is about 75%. No, sorry, the cable car. You gotta make it fast, you gotta convince him. Make it good.
Got this, Lily? Just
Montreal and has existed for I don't even know how long, but it's been there. And Halcyon City has been here for a long time too. And Zodiac City is new, but new things happen all the time. And the whole point of like plants and nature and stuff is that things work together and they all exist together. And that's got to be an option here too.
Could you rope a vote for me, please?
I got this, Chris.
Just roll a failure. It's fine.
What?
Preferably a 2. Oh.
9!
With a 9, it will give you an opportunity. From the room I was born, Titus waits. Within the building, within the bottom of the Chrysler building that maintains the law of the ones above, my child from below sleeps and waits for his brothers.
Thank
But
you.
you are not to interfere with the incident that is to be happening there, lest you start something you do not wish to finish. For we are the many, and you are the one.
What? Okay, I'll decipher that later.
It's 90% there.
Yeah. Hold on tight. Yeah. Hold on tight, and he is going to jet right there.
As you're literally about to go, it goes, and my children will die. And you're gone. You can't speak to anymore. It's too late.
So we're just like flying off, and Lily's just like,
Yeah, it's all right. We're nearly there.
Make your roll, please. That's you. That's you. Blah, 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 blah. Aman, make your roll together on time. Good luck.
Which one would it be?
Freak, unleash your powers. Just roll all successes. Problem solved.
No worries. No worries
I believe
at
in you.
all.
I believe in you. You can make it.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
That's a 14, by the way. I get a +1.
Look at that bullshit.
Hell yes.
As the cable car stops and the door opens, like you're not there, you're flying, you're getting there. The cable stops, the door opens. Guys and Narcissus are standing at the front in their disguises. They look forward. The guys look up and they go, "Come on in." As your disguise that you put on them kicks back in as you land on the cable car at the top, and then quietly make your way inside, the both of you. And you arrive in the street markets selling food.
Elle lets out like an audible sigh of relief.
Very glad to be here. Let's all walk into this wonderful city. Just like grabs everyone and starts hurrying them away from you.
Whee! The guys
Don't
is
get me
like,
to be back.
guys like, oh, it's my first time. Ooh, is that more bread?
No time. Okay, everybody, we need to.
They do have
Oh.
very good bread here.
Isn't this not where Chanel TikTok starts her business?
Yes, she did start her business here.
I would very much like to meet her. Do you think we have time?
Everyone,
I could introduce you.
I'd really
Hello?
enjoy that. That'd be really good if you could hang out with
please
that.
listen, please.
Gaius, Lancelot.
Later.
Enchantress like grabs you like, get moving. All right. You have time to talk to them now, Enchantress.
Okay. The tree said Titus is okay. Well, it said a lot of things, but Titus is like huddles everyone in. Titus is sleeping, resting in a room where it all started, where the tree came from, in the bottom of the what was it, Chrysler? Did you say Chrysler building?
Yeah, something like
Wait,
Chrysler.
wait. What did, I think I know where that is.
Okay, that's good because I don't know
I
what that
assume
means.
that's where Lady
Yeah.
Rhiannon was when.
That's where it all happened, yeah.
Okay, well, wherever that is, we gotta go there. But also, everybody, don't break up just yet. Okay. Something's gonna happen there. I don't know what, but we're not supposed to interfere, or maybe I'm
Lily?
just not supposed to interfere.
Lily?
Yes.
Lily?
Yes.
He's gonna put his hands on her shoulders. Deep breath. You can calm down and then tell it to us. Okay?
Okay.
You're going way too fast right now.
If
Yeah,
something
but-
happens there, it can happen once we get Titus and leave. And then anything can happen there that it wants to happen.
Okay. Oh, but okay. But the tree.
What did the tree say? About whatever's happening.
So it called Titus one of its children. Guys, is your brother a tree? And you're not telling us?
I'm pretty sure my brother is not a tree.
Okay, that was what I was guessing, but I wanted to be sure. But yeah, the tree called Titus one of his children, and then also called all of the people of Zodiac City its children. So I think it's
Does that
just
make Lady Rhiannon their grandma?
Ah.
If so, does that make me their grand aunt?
If it's all right with you, I'd pretty much not like to think about this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't super know what that means, but the tree just said not to interfere, and I don't know in what.
Nas
Really weird
is
feelings.
like, does anyone know how to drive a Jeep?
What?
Is a jeep
No,
a type of horse?
No, where? No jeeps.
Well, how are we gonna get to this building you want to get to?
Where is this building? Come on.
Okay, so how much has the city changed? If
Enough
just
for
look
you
at
to know that
that.
it's not far, but it takes about an hour and a half of walking, and that's an hour and a half of you maintaining your disguise.
Woof.
Yeah, he's starting to
Yeah,
feel
you need
that
a vehicle.
burn.
But fortunately, this is like a super techie area because it's a helicarrier that's been converted into a
Or
city.
yeah, you drive.
Everyone looks at Ophia like, Ophia, can you drive?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Guys like, excellent, and Narcissus goes, great. Now we need a car.
Oh. Looks around for a car we can borrow. Do they have taxis?
Would someone
Uber?
What was that?
Do we have? Can we get a lift?
Okay. What is your plan? Are you gonna look for a taxi? Are you gonna take a taxi there, or are you gonna take an Uber there? Yeah, I'm sure there's an Uber. Which one of you has Uber access?
I should have Uber access.
Okay, Ophia. Ophia, unleash your powers. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Heroes take Lyft. Sorry, not Uber.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry,
Right,
porn.
I was like, wait, are we
My Uber is unstable. No.
Your Uber is temporary.
Technically, all Ubers are temporary.
Ubers
You
are
can-
temporary.
You can you can either make it temporarily stable or market condition. It's up to you.
I kind of want to
Temporary
see what
unstable, please.
yeah, I want to see what that be.
All right. So you ordered a large Uber, and a car drives up. Its windows are tinted, and you're not quite sure. It lowers its side window so you can see on their side, and it's like you pull it down, and it's this who would it be in this case? It wouldn't be them. It wouldn't be them. It wouldn't be them. It would be you see a possum lean over and like, hey, what's up? You call a lift? The possum
not
is
a
leaning.
Lyft, Uber.
Did you not want a lift? You want an Uber instead? I mean,
Are you my Uber?
yeah, whatever. What that counts.
Okay. I guess let's get in then.
Where you heading?
See, that always bothers me. Shouldn't they know where we're headed? But yeah, where are we headed?
Chrysler Building?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're headed to that Chrysler building.
Not a problem. Get on in the back.
Right in back, and we'll be off.
All right, you get in the back, and he starts driving you down, and he's like, "Oh, cool. Do you want to play any music? I have an audio cable, auxiliary cable out there if you want one."
It's okay. I'll be controlling the system now.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, in that case, you mind if I play a mixtape?
I do mind. Yes. We'll be playing music.
Okay. That's cool. Don't worry about it.
But I will take a copy of that mixtape to take home.
Oh, will you? You will listen to it? I can spit some beats right now. You know.
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay, sure, no problem. So, what are you doing in Halcyon City? I mean, what are you doing in Zodiac City?
Fighting bad guys, saving good guys.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow.
Cool.
That's awesome. I moved up here since like the whole incident with like like Gray taking over the place and trying to make it bad. Since it became Zodiac City 3, man, it's been really cool, really pimping. You know what we say? Never again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Pretty glad for that. I'm gonna let you play your music. I'm just gonna roll up the window so I'm not disturbing you. Keep it cool, and I'll get you there. And like the dark tinted windows comes up and blocks it. Also, literally cuts him off.
Yeah, no, I think Harold would just be looking outside for the first inkling of that building.
All
But,
right.
let's go. Yeah.
So you're driving for about maybe 15 minutes or so, and he leans and goes, "Oh, sorry, I gotta pick up a friend of mine. Don't mind me. It's all good."
Hey, what?
And the
Kind
car.
of full in here.
Oh, it's okay. Just in the front. And they push the button, and they come up, they drive up, and they pause outside a building, and someone hurriedly gets in, and they sit at the front, and then he continues driving on.
Hey,
Who is the someone?
what the fuck is going on?
The person in the front's like, "Oh, don't mind me, Lancelot. It's all good. I'm just catching a ride, saying hello."
Who?
How do you know him?
Dog leans over and smiles, and is like, "Welcome back to Zodiac City, everyone."
I don't know who you think I am, but I am Lottie. These are my friends.
Lancelot. She looks over and goes, "Lancelot, if there's anyone in here that I would recognize, it'd definitely be a knight of the round pretending to be someone else. I don't know how you have this illusion going down. I don't know what it is that you've done, but I already knew you were coming, and I want to know why."
Who is this?
For those of you who don't know, Dog is the chief security person on Zodiac City.
Oh,
This is May Brewer, I believe.
Yep.
Also known as Dog of the Zodiac.
Sup, dog?
she's like, not much. What's up with you?
Just chillin'.
Narcissus is staying very quiet. And Gaia seems to be about to speak.
We have some business at the Chrysler building, and since we are somewhat high profile, we didn't want to cause a scene.
That makes sense. So why didn't you tell me you were coming? I could have made sure that you didn't have to worry about it. Could have got you in other ways. There are other ways to get into Zodiac City, you know.
There are? How?
She smiles and goes, that's for me to know and for you to ponder endlessly about. I don't think we've met. I can't tell you were under disguise. Have we met?
I don't think so.
That's perfectly fine. Would any of you like to drop your disguises now, or would you prefer if we have this conversation in secret? Unless there's
How
someone...
did you recognize me?
I was told to expect someone like you. I had a tip-off.
What do you mean, someone like him? What is that supposed to mean?
Well, that's the interesting thing. They described you to a T. Now, unless you put that disguise on before you got there, that means that I have a spy within Zodiac City that I do not know, and I don't like that either.
Oh, hold on. Described us as what?
Go on.
The way we look right now?
She looks at him and goes, are you going to take off the disguises while you talk to me, or are you going to continue asking me stupid questions?
We would prefer continue to ask you stupid questions, but I feel like you don't want us to do that, so we...
Thank you very much. And she pauses and goes, I don't think I know you either.
No, I don't think I know you either.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dog. May Brewer.
I'm Morphia. Pleasure to meet you too.
Likewise. So, what are you doing in
Same.
my city? Why are you under disguise? And what is going on?
Sightseeing?
Yeah, your city is beautiful, and you know, like, we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. We're kind of celebrities, and people
I will
like,
turn this
oh my
car
God.
around right now.
Hey.
Prince Gaius?
You brought one of the princes back to Zodiac City?
I mean, the disguises are dropped, right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Actually-
I wouldn't have said that. I would have just turned to who I know Gaius is.
Aman would
Gotcha.
nudge L like, I'm keeping them up, okay?
And then she'll go, now, I've been speaking to you for the better part of 5 minutes, and you've still kept the disguise up. So either you don't want me to know who you're with, or there's someone here that if I found out you were with, things could be really, really bad.
Nope, it's
Alright,
neither
look,
of those, actually.
look. I'll drop the disguises, okay?
Alright.
He's going to drop them on just the big team members.
Mm-hmm. And leave Narcissus and his own up?
I mean, what do you think Narcissus and Gaius should be looking like right now? Because if we can keep it up convincingly while it drops on us, I could play them on as big team members.
Can you make Narcissus? But I can't talk to you about this. But out of character, can you make Narcissus look like Rhiannon?
That would be really that's a tall order for Amon. He can recreate what she looks like, no issue. But to do that to Narcissus.
Oh yeah.
Narcissus being able to tell?
So this whole time, Narcissus had looked like Rhiannon, and which I wonder why Aman would have done that.
No, you dropped the disguise, but then you immediately put a new one on him.
Yeah.
That is Rhiannon, so that it looks like you dropped the disguise and it's Rhiannon.
So we have Rhiannon and Gaius as what, challenge?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
unleash your powers.
Ah, jeez. Again. Okay.
Oh,
No biggie. Let's do this.
I believe in you. Would you like to make it temporary and unstable?
it's one on the dice. How dare!
Ah, so
Mm,
close. So close.
mm.
Oh boy.
Either mark
Uh,
condition or make it temporary and unstable. Oh, please say temporary and unstable because that will cause a fucking riot.
I don't want to mess this up more than it is.
Temporary unstable. It's just silly color.
It's so much fun though, temporary and unstable. It's just the best. Let's do that.
All right, so temperate and unstable. You pull it up on Rhiannon. Dog looks over and you see her demeanor drops, like from her like actual anger face and normal, and she calms down and she cools off and she's like, "Ah yes, Rhiannon, it is a pleasure to see you again." And Narcissus like looks over at you, Harold,
Yeah.
and
Harold
you
just like
piece of shit.
yeah, he's just like, just nodding towards dog. Play along.
And he's like, "The pleasure is all mine." And she puts her hand on her badge. Zodiac City have a badge which is like all the colors of the zodiac with one like in like little like wedges, but with one removed for obvious reasons. And she taps on. She goes, "I hope this hasn't been too stressful for you, but I do not understand why it is that you've come here with disguises when you were more than welcome to always be here, and I wanted to know." Narcissus looks over at the rest of you like, "Please answer the question. I don't know what to do."
Uh, yeah,
We
okay, disguises.
just the last time Rhiannon
Look,
was up here, from what I heard, things got very like, oh, it's Rhiannon, and everybody's talking about Rhiannon, and we're just
yeah,
like trying to avoid that.
it's
Lady
unnecessary
Rhiannon
attention.
gets a bit embarrassed about everything, and we'd like to spare her that.
All right. In which case, I think it's perfectly fine for me to allow you all to go through what you're doing with a guide.
Hmm?
She looks at Possum, goes, "To the Chrysler Building, please." He's like, "Yes, ma'am." And he drives you up. And almost like as he says that, within like 5 minutes, you arrive. And Dog goes, "Shall we?"
We shall and be fine with just us.
Yeah, all good.
"Yes, we shall be fine." As she steps out the car as well.
Oh, you're coming with us.
"Oh, you must be kidding if you think I'm going to allow Rhiannon to walk through my city without a guide."
She has protection, but I understand.
"Gracias, got this. Right. So what are we doing here?" And Narcissus and guys are trying their best not to say anything, and then look at the rest of you like, "Help me."
We would like to see the lower levels, please.
I believe that is where the last time you was Rhiannon was here. Rhiannon, last time you were here, that is where you met the what's it called again?
Rodriguez.
Yes, him, but also that
Yeah.
spirit, the one that was maintaining us before you,
Mortem?
Morton, before you saved us, Rhiannon. And Narcissus like, nod, 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 nod.
Yes. Lady Rhiannon believes that going back to the place that caused all of this, gesturing at the tree, could perhaps provide some insight into the whole situation, and she might think of a solution.
She nods and goes, "Well, the building's been abandoned since he left. It's pretty much declared as holy ground. No one's allowed to go in or out. I've had it boarded up and locked because I do not want people to worship it because I don't want people to worship you, Rhiannon. But I still consider it to be somewhere very important to us. Maybe in future, when Zodiac City is no longer having to rely on children to save it, we can finally make a memorial here to remember the times that passed. Shall we?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you walk on up towards the building, and the building has a lovely garden that surrounds it. Like a beautiful, perfectly round, amazing green garden inside a wonderful, tall building around the middle. And as you get closer, Dog starts to frown. And
What's wrong?
I boarded up those doors myself, and I declared that this was a no-go zone.
Mm.
So why are those boards gone, and why is the door open?
Maybe you've got some vandals. Would you like us to check it out?
Roll provoke!
Why am I talking so much? I have guilty.
Oh.
Oh well. Alright, let's provoke.
Mm,
We have. Oh, whoa, we're out of team.
mm. Dog looks over and is like, she gets on the phone and she barks something in it, like really quickly. Then she hangs up. Then she reaches towards the side and she pulls out a gun.
Yeah.
And then she loads it up, and you see how she loads up the gun, like a weird purple light shines around it. And then she cocks it down and she's like, alright, let's go. And she pauses and goes, you're a big team, right? Heroes, saving the day.
Yeah, but is the gun necessary?
She rolls her eyes, and then she looks down and she shoots the ground. And as she shoots the ground, a weird purple crystal runs up. And she goes, crystal rounds. It freezes people in place and stops them from moving. I'm not about to use a gun in front of children.
Unsheathed sword.
Unsheathed sword.
Doesn't react at all. Like, no, that's normal. That's fine.
Shall we?
Okay.
Rhiannon, stay close to me. And Narcissus is like...
Yeah, Harold's gonna stick close to Dog as well then.
Alright, as you get closer to the open building, you can see that it has been renovated from the last time you were here, Harold. Now it looks like there's actual stairs going down and not just a hole like it was last time, and it's got tree pots all over it, keeping it like basically like kept up, like the tree built itself around from this place. You can almost feel and hear the tree's heart beating. Especially you can, Enchantress. As you get closer and closer, oh wait, no, I don't want to force you to make a roll because there's no reason why you wouldn't make the roll unless you tell me you're doing this. What would you like to do?
Can I ask the tree where Titus is specifically, so that
No.
some of us know where to go?
You can hear its heart, but you can't hear its voice.
Oh. Can I ask it to guide me? Sometimes plants help from a distance.
I just said you can hear its heart, not its voice.
Oh, okay. Oh, well then can I follow the heartbeat until I find the heart?
Yes, you hear it everywhere around you. You're in the heart.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? Arthur, would you like to do something? Because you've been quiet for a while.
Sorry, who was that for?
That was for you, Orphea. Would you like to do something?
No, not right now.
Okay, look. Anyone else? Or are you gonna go just walk right in like, whoa, let's go, boys!
I am gonna look around. I don't know. I guess there's like a building directory because the tree said it said he's in the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look for the way down.
Oh, cool. Assess the situation.
Okay. Well, I have no way to make that less bad.
You're looking at the tree branches and you're pretty certain you could figure out a way to get inside. All you have to do is just find a way through. Oh, guys, you mind if we run 30 minutes over, or do you need to go to bed immediately?
No, I don't mind.
I'm okay.
I'm good too.
I'm gonna assume Harold's fine because he didn't sleep. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
see, called it. So you start to go in. You try to figure out how to work it. You can see the roots have a pattern that sort of go down like in a spiral form. Enchantress, you reckon if you followed that, it should take you where you need to go?
Okay. I'm going to be looking around and see that, and then say, the tree said it would be at the top of the building.
No, the bottom of the building.
I know. I'm going to say.
Ah, okay.
We're find what we're looking for at the top of the building, so I guess we should head up.
What are you looking for?
Rhiannon said the tree told her about some sort of place she needed to go to connect to the sky and the tree and the. Just up.
Yeah, it's weird fae tree stuff.
That sounds strange. Do you want me to take a cover for it? I can get someone to cover. I can get a sniper to cover the roof.
Well, no, I
Can you
don't.
snipe fae things? That seems like a lot.
Maybe. Are we going to the roof then?
We probably should, but maybe we should scope it out before Rhiannon goes up there. Dog, do you want to help me, make sure the coast is clear?
That sounds fair, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone stay put. We'll be right back.
And, we're going up the stairs, and I just look back at everyone, and with just, wide eyes, go. Just pointing down. And back up with
Yeah,
Dog.
double thumbs up from Harold.
All right. So, while they're going up, would the rest of you go down?
Yes.
Excellent. You start to head your way down. Enchantress, you're going up the stairs, in a line going straight up, so careful. And you're watching each door and you're going through, and she's like, so are you sure there's something on the top of this building?
That's what Rhiannon said the tree said? I don't really know. My tree's not very good.
That's fine, as long as you're okay with what you do. Just have to be careful and a beam smacks her in the chest.
A what?
A beam of light smacks her in the chest.
Huh.
And she goes flying backwards and hits the wall. You see her crumple down onto the ground. You turn around. 4 of those weird skeleton things, those body things, are walking towards you, and they're lifting their hand Terminator style, and they're charging up their powers, and they're heading straight towards you right there and then. Meanwhile, going down the stairs.
Are we walking down the stairs or taking another elevator?
Do you remember the last time we took an elevator down the stairs?
Oh, yeah. Oh, good times. Yes.
Let's take the stairs. I don't like the way.
Yeah, I don't know if they've put that one back yet, but
They make me feel like They make me feel like I'm an evening meal being brought to some people. I don't like it.
why would they?
Dumbwaiters?
He blinks again. Baby, I think I saw one in a movie.
Excuse me.
But
Says Gaius.
Yeah.
I understand that we are having a lovely touching moment here, but I feel I need to inform you that directly the floor below us, as you can see, he says, pointing around the corner, there are about 7 people, probably green men from the Royal Guard, standing wait. I just thought I'd let you all know, in case you want to keep this conversation going so loudly.
What they doing?
Okay. Shh. I just want to try something because. Just give me a moment, alright? Then we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
And this is because Harold promised himself he's not going to crush into things very, very blindly anymore because of what happened the last time. He's going to take a step back. The illusions will falter and I think eventually drop, as he tunes out.
Mm-hmm.
And inside this thing, it's the heart of the tree. Titus is apparently in the room where this all happened, so he's gonna reach out with the eyes, power, and try and figure what's going on out as much as he can.
Okay, sure.
Let's go. out of this world.
All right. Explain now how this world works.
Should I copy it again? I don't
Yes.
think you
Yes.
have
Yes.
it.
Copy it again
Okay.
because I cannot be bothered to open up my PDF to look it up.
I
I'm
got
too
it.
lazy.
I got you. I got you.
All right. So you roll freak on a hit. You come to new. All right. Roll freak.
I love this move, no matter what it gives.
Give me that -2,
But
please.
come on.
Oh, why? Why? Nice.
So good.
All those. Look, I had a +2 to this. Well, more potential, I guess.
All right. So you want to open your eyes to the world, and you open it up, and you gaze further down, and you gaze down to what looks like Titus, sitting within the heart of the tree. He's like in lotus position, and his legs are folded, and he's meditating, and he's taking a deep breath. And with every breath he takes, the tree rumbles and shakes. And takes another breath, the tree rumbles and shakes. Then takes another breath, the tree rumbles and shakes. And it seems he's tuning himself to match the tree in the weirdest way possible. That is so strange and weird. Especially when he opens his eyes, looks towards you, smiles, and says, "Bring my brother here." Take a powerful blow.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. You're getting a label shift out of this as well, but okay. Oh, sure, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Right.
That's excellent.
No,
Excellent.
that's very bad.
I know.
No.
It's just not. That's where I get a hit.
I
Oh,
thought
no.
that was a good roll. Please make it whatever your role is going to be. Those 7 guys at the bottom, those green guys, are going to attack, and we're going to go into combat, into split combat. Yeah.
Oh no.
So have fun, kids.
You can figure out my label shifts as well.
I know
'cause
you.
get to do those
Yeah.
now, and-
I will shift your mundane down and your freak up.
Okay. Freak up. Mundane down. Powerful blow list. Everything is so awful.
Mhm. What'd you pick?
Just a second, if that's all right.
Go on then. Take your time. Is everyone having fun?
Yes.
Ophia, how you doing?
Much.
I'm good.
Okay, good. Just making sure everyone's alright. Making sure you're all good. Making sure everyone's alright. Good. I'm glad everyone's all good. Hey. Now's a good time for you to pass out.
Take myself out of this fight? No, I'm holding on.
Oh, good. In that case, please lose control of yourself and your powers in a terrible way for me. Oh, that sounds
I
really
could
good.
just mark 2 conditions.
Okay, fine. You can do that too.
So
And
hopeless.
Uh-huh. And
God, it's afraid.
excellent.
Titus just looked into his
And what is the
thing that
second?
should not have happened.
What is the second thing you want to take?
Hopeless.
Yeah, and also the second thing you want to pick from Take a Powerful Blow.
Oh, wait, I have to pick 2. Oh, jeez.
Because you got a 10.
Yeah. Oh, this bites.
So good.
You can lash out verbally.
It doesn't make sense right now. Who would he lash out at and for what?
Give ground then.
Yeah, that's the only one that's left. Let's do that.
Excellent. You scream out loud, like massively, and those 7 people in the room turn sharply towards you. They're all like the same kind of fishmen, but they are green of nature, and they're all wearing the same regalia of like basically not like a sash, but like almost like a body armor and like a weird shell style skirt. So it's like a half body armor with like a breastplate and a shell skirt, and they hear it. They instantly get up, and as you do that, the tree around you molds, and all 5 of you, fall into the center of these people. Everyone, we are engaging a threat. Who's the leader?
It seems like that's Harold.
Well, Harold it is. That sounds pretty great. Harold, do you have influence over everyone on the team? Harold has gone AFK. He's muted himself.
You're muted. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, did I just do that again?
Yeah, you
Sorry,
did.
sorry.
Do you have influence on the team?
I have influence over no one.
Excellent.
Oh,
You
Uh,
don't have influence over? Huh.
No.
does everyone have the same purpose in this fight?
Get to basically kidnap Titus?
I'm not entirely sure what my purpose is. I just want to win.
Not get purpose, not get taken down by these green guys?
I'm gonna say that's fine. That everyone can have that. That's fine. I'll give you that. Are you off balance? Yes.
Yes.
Does anyone trust the man that just screamed and caused you all to fall into the middle after saying
Yes.
that they're gonna take care of it?
Yes, I still trust him.
Okay, fine.
Thank
Team
you,
pulls
Al.
that too. So while you land in the middle, we'll cut to Enchantress. Enchantress, these four things are rushing towards you. Their hands are glowing, beaming lights. Dog is down. What do you do?
I am going to. Oh, Well, probably better somewhere. I'm gonna run down to Doug, grab her up, and then try to just get the heck out of here, going literally anywhere these things are not.
Oh wow, I love it. You're gonna grab dog and try and run. I love it. It's great. Unleash your powers to get the heck out of there. Oh no, roll Savior.
I actually have the move Unstoppable, which is gonna make me roll worse, but it's more fun.
Ooh, what? Read it out loud for me.
When you smash your way through scenery to get to or away from something, roll plus danger.
Excellent. Where do you want to get?
Back well, I want to get away from these things.
Do you want to get back to everyone else? I'll let you smash through the floors to get there by like pulling vines out of the way and just using that to get through.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Better with everybody else. Just like, okay, secrets are gonna have to be on hold for now because fear.
Excellent.
So,
roll.
Aha. Woo!
All right.
On a hit, the world breaks before you, and you get what you want. On a 7 to 9, mark a condition, leave something behind, or take something with you. I'm gonna mark a condition.
Excellent. And you take all those four people with you.
What?
Yeah.
It said or. It said or.
Yeah. Oh, it said or? Is it or? Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, it's mark a condition, leave something behind, or take something with you.
Fine, I'll be nice. It's one time. I'd have picked all three if it was to me. Okay, so you all get on the floor and you're like, what's going on? What's happening? And then out of nowhere, Enchantress breaks through the roof and then lands in the middle of you with dog over her shoulder. And she's like, hi!
And just like has like dog in like a Bjorn.
Who wants to go next?
Yeah, can I just start fighting some dudes?
I think that's entirely fair. These green people are coming at you. They don't hold tridents, but they've got these like shell shields and these short swords, and that's what they come. A few of them come at you with. So you've got like three of them, literally like forming like a shield wall and rushing towards you.
Okay, I'll do some like fancy night challenge thing, like face me Aquilonians or whatever, and I will start fighting them.
All
This
right.
would be nice.
Directly engage.
10.
Oh, lucky punk.
I would like to resist or avoid and create an opportunity by hopefully making sure that the rest of my team has a moment to get back up and gather themselves.
I'll give it to you. I think that's fine. Everyone is like back up on their feet. If you want, I will let you use this to cut a path to them towards Titus.
Yes, please.
Because they're not about to stop. You see about 4 more appearing from the corner. So describe how you get through as you start to go further down, as this is now officially a moving combat.
Okay. I think what I will do is I will just like catch one sword, kick them away, catch another one, disarm them, grab their sword, then block 2 at the same time, then slash them away, and then push one of them into another one, and then just flip over another one and kick that one down, and then there's a path open.
Excellent. There's like a tree created stairs running down with a gaping chasm that leads down to the water in between the spiral stairs going down. Because why not have a gaping chasm when you're having a fight on the stairs? That's just how the world works. And everyone starts running down it. Who wants to go next?
So we're moving. How many of these green, soldiers are there?
About 12.
Oh, maybe he should help L, and make
Well-
sure the rest of the group keeps moving.
True. Everyone's running down the stairs, and these things are like fighting down. You can see like some of them have like bows, and they're shooting beams of yellow light at you from these bows that just create arrows from when they draw it.
Yeah. So, he'll actually, just announce to the rest like, keep moving and be careful. Titus knows. And then he'll turn to the rest of the green soldiers here, and Harold sort of just in a glow rises up a little bit, and he'll fix them with his gear. Like he's gonna try to draw attention to himself before he charges in.
Ooh.
One Herald becomes 2, and then 4, 6, 8.
I love it. That's
like,
great.
Yeah.
All right. That's all.
It's like, well, hold on. All right, you seafood rejects, come at me. And he is going to charge in all of these copies at these soldiers.
I love it. Make your roll.
That is every time we touch, but also signature moves, so they're always going to get impressed, surprised, or frightened.
Okay, cool.
Come on. Heck yeah.
Lucky bastard again. All right, so good news. You've cleared enough space for everyone to make it downstairs. Like, everyone is running down the stairs, and you're fighting them on the stair with all these people coming up. Pick 2 from the list.
Oh yeah, directly engaged, 2 from the list. Muhahahahaha. So, okay, obviously I'm still trying to keep it open for my allies. And let's try and take something from them. And what I want is for them to lose ground and not be able to keep up with my friends at all.
I'll give it to you. I think that makes perfect sense. I'd say you are up there fighting off all of these, and the green people don't get to go. But you didn't take a powerful blow.
I know.
So
He's being
instead
reckless.
of me giving you a powerful blow, I'm going to say you're too preoccupied to stop the 4 flying crustacean shell monsters from flying down the chasm towards everyone else. Who wants to go next?
I wanted to do this earlier as well, and I guess it's a good time to kind of analyze what kind of life forms these skeletons are, like if they're purely organical or if there's like some mechanical aspect to them.
Derek, assess the situation. Ask me some questions.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna ask what hair can I use to kind of like disable these skeletons, and how could we best end this question?
They're coming towards you, and they seem quite important, but you're looking at their body and the way they're formed, and it's not that far different from circuits needing a motherboard and a source of power. Looking at their shell, it seems to run like a circuit board in its other way to their hearts. There is a very small gap where a yellow glow is coming from. A good shot to there, or finding some way to, you can't reprogram a mythical being, but if you had some way of doing that, or some way to get data in, you could rechange them so they'd lose their form. You would need to change your weapon to either be on the same frequency as them. If you like switch the spectrum around, do that, and you shot them in that location, you could shut them down and cause them to basically lose their physical form, and they become nothing but empty shells and fall to the ground.
Okay. I manipulate my headset's earpieces to kind of pick up any signals that are either being received or being outputted by these skeletons, and I try to figure out that frequency.
Amber goes, analyzing spectrum, analyzing spectrum, analyzing spectrum. Weakness found. Hit at HTZ 177464. Programming into laser gun.
All right, Amber, focus on that weakness and
Directly engage with +1.
Oh.
Oh dear.
oh, rip. Damn it.
Rip hard, boy. I'm terribly sorry. Wait, hold up. Did you add your +1?
No, so it's 4.
So it's 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So here comes the fun part, right? They can help you, but they can only get you to 6. You would need to, if you had 3 team pool, you could get to 7, but you only have 2. I'm terribly sorry.
That's all right.
All right, so you're like, I've got it. I've told you that you line up the shot and you're about to shoot and you pull the trigger and it flies in and it hits one and one breaks out into nothing. But as it breaks out, that frequency you shooting him is too weird and off. Amber's like shutting down, and she shuts down your laser gun. You no longer Amber goes dark. You have no access to actual like any of your weaponry at this point. Not until you find a way to lower it down.
Okay.
But hey, one's down. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So what's the status of the rest of them? Where are they looking? Or like
they're looking at you and they're about to fucking shoot you full of lasers.
Okay, I am gonna run.
Excellent. Enchantress?
So like, okay. So forward is like shell things that L is fighting. Back is shell things that Harold and Orphea have been fighting. Correct? I'm just trying to.
Basically, all the green creatures are fine. There's just 3 of those shell things, and you need to deal with them now before they shoot off you full of holes.
Oh, okay. Well.
And you still have dog on your shoulder.
Yeah. In that case, I'm probably not gonna. I don't have her on my shoulder. She's like Bjorned in front of me.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The Bjorn is a staple defense thing. For me anyway. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to. You said there's like tree growing all up in this place, so I'm just gonna try to like I'm just gonna try to like grow pretty much a wall of branches and stuff in between us and the 3 that are trying to shoot at Orphea.
Ooh, I like it. You'd seal them off if you like. Unleash your power. Roll Savior.
Okay, yeah. Why?
Yes. You only
Can I
one
help?
shot. Anyone want to help?
help?
Yeah, you can
Yes,
help.
I would love to help. I imagine since it's branches and you make a wall of branches, it like takes a bit longer to grow than you want, and there's still some holes in the branches, and like the holes will fill, but not in time.
Mm-hmm.
So until the holes fill, I will just fill the holes with some energy to like temporarily block them off before you can permanently block them off.
Excellent. 1, pick from the list. Add 1 team to the pool, which currently is at 1. Take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I'm gonna add a team to the pool.
All right.
Add the team I just spent to make this.
Exactly.
And good news, that wall will keep them out. Bad news, it won't keep them out for long. L, you are struggling to keep it up. They are burning a hole through there. But the corridor that leads to Titus is just down the road. Like, Titus is just there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I think I got this now. You can keep moving forward. I think there's enough branches that we should be fine.
Okay. We will come back for you.
Okay, I will hold them here and wait for Dog to wake up. Is Dog
Let's go
conscious or is she
to
knocked out?
Titus. then.
You are currently preoccupied holding up a building to worry about Dog.
Okay.
Titus and Narcissus are with you, so just to put down, I'm gonna end the combat here, cause Harold is like in full gear mode fighting, and Chandra's is holding back those creatures. So it's just Orphea and L running down the corridor with Titus and Narcissus, heading straight for what's called not Titus, with Narcissus and Gaius heading for Titus. So
Yep.
that's what we're gonna cut in.
Yep. Just gonna run towards him.
All right. You come into the room, and as you get there, you can see that it's like a room with like broken cameras and broken screens and like a board of like buttons and monitors on the side. Like a monitoring room has been completely destroyed, and just the tree is everywhere. And as Titus is breathing in and out, the tree itself is like breathing along with him, which is either that or he's breathing along with the tree. Either one is bad. And he sort of gets up and he looks forward. And he's like, I have come. You have come, finally.
Yes. We've come to get you out of here.
Why would I want to leave?
Because it's better outside.
How can it be better outside when all of my foes are here?
It is your
I mean, exactly for that reason.
On the contrary. Oh, sorry, go after you.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. On the contrary, I am perfectly fine where I am. Narcissus is here, whom I need to take home. Gaius is here, so he can witness my victory over my brother in another one of our duels. And the woman who dared to threaten me is here, so I can take her life.
See, that's all good, but I think that you really want to go outside because there's a big surprise waiting for you. And I'm going to be using Are You Watching Closely?
Orpha, you know I love you, right? But I need you to explain to me how Are You Watching Closely applies in this situation.
I don't know, honestly. I was trying to come up with some reason I would want him to actually go outside.
We have a surprise party for you. A unique approach. I love it.
There's a big surprise outside.
I'm really sorry, Orphea. I can't give that to you.
That's fair.
He takes a step forward, and the tree shudders as he moves, and he goes, And here I have all the strength and the power that I want. I'm going to defeat you all. I'm going to take Narcissus back home, and then I will finally become the crown prince, brother.
Do you actually think that the tree the Lady Rhiannon created would turn against us?
He smiles and he reaches out his hand, and the tree comes out and pulls out a long-looking trident made of wood. And he grabs his hand around it, and then he flips it around himself like a badass, and he goes, "It already has."
Well, so yeah.
I do have an MOT.
Well, I guess I'll just have to knock you out then.
And as you're about to say that, Narcissus steps forward and goes, "No, this is a fight between me and my brother alone. I'll take care of him."
I don't really think this is the time for duels.
Why not? No one else needs to die because of me. Why wouldn't I settle this here and now?
Do you believe you can win?
He looks at Gaius goes, he's never won before. And he's like, it doesn't matter. What matters, I do what's right. Even if I die here, I will defend my honor, and the honor of the big team, and your honor too.
When that would be the case if you were a knight or a soldier, but a monarch does not just what is right for himself, but what is right for everyone.
Do you have the move stand up for something or something similar?
I don't. What I do have is when you give a speech on morality and heroism, you can provoke someone with savior instead of superior.
Do it!
White knight.
Do it!
Damn!
He pauses and he looks at you. And then he takes a fighting stance, but he stands next to you. And he goes, when this is over, I hope I'm alive enough to have that conversation you wanted to have.
Great. I'll add a team to the pool.
Alright, combat continues. So, in which case, Elle and Orphea, you haven't done anything yet. What would you like to do?
Fight!
Okay, so here's the problem. Yes, this is being recorded. I hope I'm recording it. Let me double check. Am I recording it? Yes, I'm recording it. Okay, good. So, here's the deal. What do you do to fight him?
Well, it's a lot of people versus one, so surrounding seems like a good idea.
Yeah, about that. You take a step forward, and the branch beneath you shakes. It starts to pull up spikes around you. You can't approach him without a weird tree part coming in to try and shank you from around the corners. Take a powerful blow.
Bitch!
All of us, right?
Not you, Orphea. Just Lancelot, because he went forward.
Holy fuck!
Yeah!
Wow.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna choose two options from the 7 to 9 list.
That's probably a good idea.
Which is, I'm going to mark my last two conditions, which is afraid and hopeless.
Oh, yeah!
And I am going to, let's see. I think I'm going to lash out verbally, and while I am being attacked by the tree, I will yell at Orphea to take the opportunity to attack.
I think that's great, and that's foolhardy, because Orphea does not have any powers currently at the moment, because her equipment is shut down. Make your roll, please.
Is it a provoke?
Yeah.
I don't have provoke anymore.
Even better!
Threaten.
Oh, yeah. Oh, in that case, yeah, I guess you threatened. I'm sorry. Do something, Orphea!
I'm
really sorry.
Oh my god, how do I threaten in this case?
You can always choose to give me an opportunity.
Sure, I'll give ground then.
Excellent. You are trying to get over there, and these spikes keep coming up, and they lock you down. You're literally tied down by arms and feet, and you're on your knees. And the branches are wrapping around you and getting tighter. And you scream and like, "Arrgh!" trying to get out. Orphea, would you like to go next?
Sorry, what was it?
Would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure. So are these vines also wrapped around me, or am I free to like?
You're free currently. It's only wrapped around L, but you can't get to him, because the minute you try and get to him, the branches just move up against you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna take off my headset, and I'm gonna try to quickly at least get some of my abilities back.
You're like, command computer.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I think that's great. Roll. By the way, I keep hearing myself back on your thing. Do you have headphones? Just remember that for next time. Roll to roll Freak to unleash your powers, while Gaius and Narcissus tank to protect you from being hit.
All right.
Hey, that's good.
Nice. So you're like, cover me, and you're like in there like hacking in, and you're booting up and like accessing. Password required. A password? I love butts. I don't know. Whatever you need to put in. You put everything in to make sure everything's fine. When you look up, Titus has charged both Narcissus and Gaius, and both of them are standing there with their respective tridents, blocking the hit that was meant for you.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so do I have full functioning back, or do I only have limited power?
Full functioning power.
All right. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna take off the parts from my rifle. I'm gonna make a shield generator instead, and I'm gonna play the role of like support, and I'm gonna try to create a shield around Gaius and
Narcissus, so you can get
the
closer.
other dude, Narcissus.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Excellent. Roll Savior.
All right.
Pick one from the list.
On a 79, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. I'll expose myself to danger.
Excellent. You're putting the shield in, and it's blocking their attacks. They're getting closer. Since it's both of them, they seem to have a chance, but Titus is pretty badass because the tree keeps helping him. But you're countering the tree, so now he's actually sweating. But you're not paying attention to your stealth, and the branches are wrapping around your legs and pulling you down, and you're also trapped, just like what's called L is. Except you're also like trying to maintain the thing while the things are wrapping around you and pulling you closer and closer and closer. Pick one from the list, please. Either clear condition, take influence over one of the people you protect, or put a team in the pool.
I'll put a team in the pool.
Yeah! Harold! You've cleared the people from behind you. You have a bit of breathing room. You're catching up. You're sweating. You're tired. You look down and you see a wall of vines are being held up by Enchantress. But those shell people, the three of them, are going to break through any second. They're below you. What do you do?
Help, obviously. So, if they're breaking through and their backs are to me, that means Herald will take that as an opportunity to just strike.
Okay, so what'd you do?
Let's I-beam him first.
You're like, screw it! Fucking Cyclops.
Yeah, he just kicks the
Cyclops
last. So, yeah, like this last green soldier approaches him. Herald sees that strike coming, moves out, grabs his arm, and hurls him aside.
Mm-hmm.
And then flies in full force, eye sparking to blast these.
I love it. Directly
things
engage.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Why do I have afraid?
It's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for you.
Sure. This isn't a new scene, so it'll be a good old directly engage.
Every time we touch, get wrecked.
Yeah. I'll get it back.
Will you? Will you?
I just need a new scene.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can get you up. There's only one person that can help.
Yeah, I know we can't get up, but hopefully this does something. Maybe draw their attention.
You charge towards them and you slam into one, and they turn around. They block the I-beam and they smack you in the face. You are now falling through the tunnels towards the ocean.
Oh, jeez.
Like you're like tumbling backwards and you're falling. You're trying to reach up and you're like you've lost control of your flight powers and you can't brace yourselves and you're falling backwards. Enchantress, you can see this. It looks like he's overextended himself and he's bursting out. If you break the wall to save him, you get a chance to save him. But if you do, those three things may open fire on you and on everyone else in the corridor as they head towards Titus. What would you like to do? Save your friend? Or save your other friends? What's more important to you? Which friends are more important to you?
I want to save everybody.
I'm sorry, that's not an option right now.
Isn't it
Well,
though?
I mean, it can be if you make it good.
Okay. Here's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I use my moment of truth here.
Whoa! Okay, let's do this. Please read out your moments of truth for me.
Sure. It's so easy to forget that you're not your body and you're not the voice in your head. You're both. Be the monster and save them anyway. Smash down walls and speak softly. Because when you embrace it, you can do anything. Of course, putting on a display like this is sure to rile up those who only see the monster when they look at you. So the fun thing about Lily, and this came up last game, but I know you weren't there, so that's fine. Or you may have been listening. But she stays in like person form, but is just like a huge tangle of plants. So she uses conscious effort to stay in a person shape because she's trying to be less weird. That goes away now because there's too many things happening, and a person is not enough for this.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna she just starts to curl in on herself and is pretty much just moving dog to the middle so that she is still protected. Is just moving dog to the middle of this clump of vines.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna plant some roots, pretty much graft myself to part of the tree here.
Yeah.
And then just draw on its power to just absorb some of that energy for myself so I can be larger. And then I'm just gonna explode out of what I'm wearing effectively. It's just vines everywhere. Some of them shoot down to grab them on. As many as I can will shoot out to push these shell things back and shoot down to try to help out downstairs.
Yeah, tell you what, you can break them. You can break those shell things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pierce right through those shells. It's just
Excellent.
it shoots out as a vine and then turns into a branch and just.
While you're in the tree goes, "You are the one." And
not important right now.
And as it says that, the rest of you fighting Titus, the trees stop hurting you. How's that? Is that alright for you?
Can I do one more thing?
Yeah, go on and keep going.
I just want part of the tree near Titus to I want part of the bark to change so that it looks like Lily's face.
Mm-hmm.
And she just says just staring at Titus, just says to him, "This is my element." And then the face goes away.
That's so hot. I love it. All right.
And I'm gonna lock my freak.
Done. All right. With that done, those. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking deal with your scene. You're done. You're sorted. You got this. We'll cut back to the room itself.
Are we still in vines?
Not anymore.
Fuck yes. Okay.
Titus is not looking great.
Is he vulnerable?
Yes, he's vulnerable.
Okay, good. That's wonderful. I'm going to just I'm gonna jump over him to the other side from where he is from Titus, from Gnosis and Gaius, and I'd like to overwhelm a vulnerable foe.
Oh yeah, do it in the heart of. You want to do it in the heart of the tree? I think it's a good idea. Go for it.
10.
Lucky.
So what I'm going to do is, let's see. On a 10 plus, choose 1. You take a powerful blow in turn, you hurt your foe more than you intended, you cause serious collateral damage. I take a powerful blow in turn.
Oh my god, you're gonna pass out, aren't you?
Probably.
Okay, roll your powerful blow now. So we see what it is. It's going to be high. Oh, it's only 8, that's not so bad. And then describe what you pick with what happens to Titus and everything else in general.
I am picking marking conditions, so I am gonna pass out. But what I'd like to do is just keep. I don't think he's Jadis. I know I have never give up, never surrender, but without the tree, I don't think he's much more powerful than I am.
I think that's fair.
So I'm just going to press the attack, and since he doesn't have the tree anymore, he's probably confused. He's probably just defending, and I'm
Yeah.
pushing him into Gaius and Gnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, I'm kind of abandoning my own defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably taunt him while I do this, like, you wanted to cut my head off, right? Go ahead, I'm right here. And I think as at one point he gets really angry about it, and he tries to actually go for that, and he does stab me. But in doing so, he doesn't defend himself, and Gaius and Gnosis get both of their tridents around him. And then I fall unconscious.
I think that's fair. As you fall unconscious, like as you're there and you stabs into you and he's like, I win, and you look back at him, 2 tridents cross around his neck and freeze there. He's like struggling to breathe as you fall unconscious, and he drops his stick trident. And the brothers have him in like this like neck lock, and they hold him there. And Narcissus goes, you will never come back to the surface, and you will not bring an army, and you will not hurt another member of the big team again. Combat's over, guys.
Yay! I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Back up into the tree, please.
What are you doing?
Pulling Amon back up into the building.
Excellent. He's back in.
Thank
You're
you.
good.
Great.
So does still conscious, right?
Yes.
And what does Lily look like right now?
There's just like a big, like, like, you know when someone makes a conspiracy map and there's like a thing in the center and just a bunch of spokes going out? It's that, but plants.
Excellent. Oh, one
It's
second.
just a
One second.
network
Hold up.
of cool
Hold up.
plants.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta do something quickly.
Okay.
Give me a second. Sorry.
I can hold. That's cool.
I'll be right there. Just hold on one second. I love you all.
Love you too, Ecstatic. Nobody else is gonna say that?
No, just me. All right.
We do.
Okay.
You pull up and you see Enchantress is a whole bunch of like leaves and branches and things. This giant mess of leaves and everything. It's kind of terrifying. As Orphea, I take it you're gonna Orphea. Do you mind if I say that you're dragging out L?
Sure.
Because you're the only conscious person who can. Because the 2 brothers are holding down Titus.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say everyone meets up again at the entrance to that corridor that led to where Titus was.
Sounds good.
All right, continue roleplay, guys. Go for it.
Oh no, is that okay? Just like immediately swarming over to where she is, just like
Oh jeez.
trying to stop bleeding. Ugh.
Lily?
What?
He's just looking. Yeah. Harold's just looking at you, eyes wide.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. It's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. What was I gonna let you do? Fall?
And then I think Elle and Orphe are in sight now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're all together.
Yeah.
L is
gonna-
is unconscious but slowly coming to.
He'll run over, help Orphea with Elle. More like stumble over. He's hurt. Where are the others?
What happened in there, Orphea? Is everything okay?
I'm not sure where the others are.
The
I
next
grabbed
you.
L.
They're next to you. They're
Oh.
both using the tridents to hold. Yeah, they come out with you. They're holding Titus with both their tridents to the neck.
Yeah, the others are right next to me, as you can see.
Surprise. Um,
You got him.
Enchantress is still in her like big form.
Good form. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like scowl when I see Titus, and can I just like have the tree just wrap some vines around him to like help out Gaius and Narcissus?
Yeah, you do that perfectly fine. So you
Great.
lift him up in your hands.
Yeah. Just holding him in place. Cause like, yeah, all of the vines are doing things now, just like trying to stop the bleeding on L. Like, no. I'm gonna put a leaf bandage on that. Eh.
El, you start to gain consciousness.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Please tell me that worked.
Points over to to Titus. Like,
You see a giant tree talking to you, like a weird vine monster talking to you.
Ah. Lily, you look
I know.
you look different. I don't think I've seen dryads do this. This might be something only you could do.
Yeah?
Ow.
Oh. Yeah, we should probably get you somewhere with actual bandages, because I don't know how long leaves are gonna help here.
It's okay. I tend to heal a bit quicker than most people, but I'll be okay. I can walk actually, I think. You don't need to carry me. Thank you, Ophia.
Happy to help.
Just like, still trying to like, yeah, I'm just gonna like release dog. Gonna let the dog out.
Bang!
What?
What?
Titus
What?
freezes up. He looks down at you. A slight trickle of blood runs down the side of his mouth. On the grip that you're holding him, you see crawling, almost crawling out of you, terrified, unsure of what just happened, his dog. She has a gun in her hand, and she's freaking out because you trapped her in something. She couldn't see, couldn't breathe, couldn't know anything else. And her gun is smoking, and Titus' eyes start to droop.
Oh,
Dog, what
Wasn't
did you do?
wasn't it like an ice gun though?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
dog? Why?
She's like,
Dog.
I just wanted to get out. I didn't mean, Titus is fading fast. Gaius rushes up to him, is like, oh no.
No. Someone!
Can I try to do a pretty much like an amateur surgery to take the bullet out?
That's
Because
pretty good. What do you know about surgery?
I can pull up. No, I can actually like pull up surgery like footage and kind of just like have it lay over on my headset.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's all great. That's fantastic. But what do you know about surgery?
I know absolutely nothing.
Yeah, like having the information in your head is great, but you have never done surgery before.
That's
Can
true.
I help? I've cut arrowheads out before.
Yeah, this is a bullet.
Can I channel the life of the tree into him so he doesn't die?
Yeah, you would, but you've just lost control of yourself and you're still in weird monster form. You can't really find a real control to do anything else at the moment. Titus is dying, guys.
I can.
Titus, don't die.
Guys is like,
Wait.
Guys is like, I
can-
need to take him home. I need to take him home right now.
How can we get you home?
He
Harold,
grabs.
Do you have an idea?
I don't know. I think I can fly him, but the water is below us.
Gaius goes, no, no, you've done enough. And he picks up
Let me take you
Titus.
down,
He
both of
goes,
you.
there's no need. And he looks
Gaius.
you all in the face, and he goes, I hope we don't all have to bear the consequences of this action. and then he leaps off into the
Oh, jeez,
water.
can I dive
Narcissus,
behind them?
yeah, no, he just leaps off and dives straight into the water, like
With Titus?
with Titus.
Okay, great. He's just like, I'm gonna leave him here. No.
Yeah. He dives off. Narcissus is just standing there like in complete and utter shock. Everyone's looking at Dog. Dog drops her gun. She's like, I wasn't, it wasn't an accident. I don't know
That
how.
was supposed to freeze him.
I didn't intend, she looks completely shocked. Everyone looked completely shocked. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
It went so well.
What the fuck? Great. Great.
So, hey everyone,
Hi.
how you doing? Everyone's good. Everyone away. Mentally, everyone's okay. Everyone's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Excellent. Congratulations for starting a war with Montreal.
We didn't start a
war. Could you please tell me where you'd like to go for your end of session move there, Al?
My end of session move.
Mm-hmm.
I think I ended the last session I
Okay,
had
Dark.
with Orphea not really trusting her. But but she actually did very well in that fight, and she carried me out when I was unconscious. So I'm gonna go closer to Orphea.
I think that's fair. I'm
Aw.
gonna give it. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really awesome. That's nice. I'm glad you guys are bonding together. It's really sweet. Harold?
Yeah, end of session moves.
Yes.
Grow closer to Lily. Just saved his life.
She did just
You
pop that
know,
moment of truth.
and she has been pretty awesome overall. And yeah,
That's fair. I'll give you that.
Lily is
they've,
always
they've
awesome.
been friendly. I think this whole time, going to the tree, all of that. Definitely grew closer to Lily. So you have influence over Harold.
Okay.
I am getting rid of a goddamn condition.
Enchantress?
Afraid is
Yeah,
gone.
I'm gonna go closer to Harold.
Aww.
I'm also gonna cry forever.
No.
And finally, Orphea.
I'm gonna grow into my own image because I realized I need to be defending more. So I'm gonna shift my danger down and my savior up.
Nice. Okay. Stars and wishes, anyone? Oh, sorry, I gotta turn off the recording. For those of you who are watching this later on, I hope you're all very proud of yourselves, of how awesome you are to mention with all of this. I hope that didn't take too much of your time, and have a good time, everybody. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
No, okay. What about
I have one wish.